Hello everybody, Merry Christmas! Welcome to That's Football. Well, it's not quite Christmas yet, but we are sporting our, what should we call these, Charlie? What are they exactly?
It's coming home jumpers, aren't they?
Coming home jumpers, you could say, well, a bit of a, it's got a Christmas vibe to it, hasn't it? I mean,
yeah, there's reindeer at the bottom.
Reindeer, white, England's coming home and all that jazz. Anyway, we're not talking about England today, that's later, and that should be interesting enough. But we've got two games we're covering today. The feature game is Ecuador versus Senegal, because there is more riding on that game. Netherlands against Qatar, you will be getting instant updates on that as well. So stay with us for both of the games. It's not like we can pick and choose between 4 matches anymore, Charlie.
No.
It's officially squeaky bum time of the World Cup, mate.
This is it. As you say, Ecuador-Senegal has a little bit more riding on it. I'm not sure kind of how... Is it basically whoever wins that game does go through Pretty much. Well? I'm not sure what happens if it is a draw.
I'll tell you right now. If it is a draw, Ecuador go through. Senegal have to win.
Okay, so they need to go for it. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Senegal have to go for it. Should lead to an interesting game. They haven't been great in front of goal until they came up against Qatar, which everyone's usually been okay against.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to have to do a little bit more today. The emphasis is on Senegal pushing forward for the win. Like we just said, a draw is no good. So, I mean, looking at the group right now, Charlie, obviously Netherlands on top with 4 points, Ecuador on 4 points. Netherlands are playing Qatar. Give me your prediction right now. How is this group going down? From first and second, we know that Qatar are going to finish bottom. Yeah. How's it going?
Yeah, so I imagine Netherlands will top the group going off of Qatar's performances. Admittedly, the second game they played that we watched was actually pretty good. They did manage to score a goal.
Against Qatar as well, though.
Yeah.
Qatar did play all right.
Yeah, so, but I do think the Netherlands will stick a few past them. In terms of Ecuador-Senegal, I mean, Ecuador have looked all right, to be fair, haven't they? Senegal, we keep alluding back to the fact that going forward and up top, they haven't had... or don't have the best options, especially with Mane not being there. So I'm actually going to go. I'm going to sway towards a draw, which would then put Ecuador through as the second place team. Which I'm not sure if it's an upset, but a lot of people, me included, did put Netherlands and Senegal being the two teams that would go through.
That's it, guys. We're going to put the poll up right now. Actually, we want your 1, 2, 3, 4. We know the fourth place is going to be Ecuador. So what we really need from you is your vote on who is going through out of the other three. Can you see the massive upset for the Netherlands if there isn't a draw? I don't think there's a way Netherlands can not qualify right now, but that would be if
if
Senegal win.
So if Netherlands lost,
Netherlands
obviously
have to lose by a big amount.
Well, they'd have to lose by. Yeah, a large amount, because obviously goal difference would,
Highly unlikely, but let's go. In terms of your vote, we'll go in Netherlands, Ecuador, Senegal, and obviously we know Qatar are going to finish bottom, but we're going to put them there in the poll anyway. Your top two. So we're going to go with the best, the most voted for are the two that are going through. That's how we're going to judge it in the poll. So they'll all be going up in the poll in a second in the chat, so get your votes in. Don't forget to give the video a like, obviously, that we have got a few people in the room just joining now. It's just going to build up, I think, and just get a little bit... I think it's just going to be one of them simmering ones, and all of a sudden people are going to realise that there's 2 games going on right now. There's a little bit more to watch. And a big thank you to One Football app who are covering all our graphics and our stats for both games on your screen today. So a massive shout out to them. Obviously drop down in the description below, the link is there. Click on the link, download that free app, or just scan the QR code as well. Brilliant information from them throughout this game. They're going to keep us up to date on both of them. We have got both games on right now. So like I said, mainly on Ecuador against Senegal, but we are going to keep our eye on the Netherlands as well to see how it goes down in that game. I think that's a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, you'd like to say so. Some facts before the game. Ismaïla Sarr is actually earning his 50th international appearance for Senegal. He scored 10 goals in his previous 49 games. He's only 24, 50 caps already, so it's pretty good going. Senegal have won both of their previous meetings against Ecuador in all competitions, friendly matches being the previous 2, so Ecuador yet to pick up a victory. If Ecuador do avoid defeat also, they obviously will qualify for the knockout stages, as we've said, for only the second time in their history. They did it in 2006, and it would also be the first time that they've gone through an entire group stage unbeaten. Some people's dark horses, I imagine, actually. Ecuador a little bit now after the two first games. So
solid, that's the word. If you've got a good defence, then you've always got a chance. You've always got a chance. And if you've got that defence there, then you are going to be able to. If you've got the firepower up front, be competitive in this game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Should have really switched these.
Yeah, we realise we've got the TVs the wrong way round. We're just going to have to deal with this as it is now. See, we've got one TV that's a little bit closer, which we was thinking was going to be our main game. It's not. And we've got one TV on the other side, which is a little bit further back, but we can actually see both games still, so we're just going to roll with it.
Yeah.
I think this is where it gets interesting in terms of the group stages now, because I feel like we've got, it's the unknown, isn't it? It's like you're going in at half time, what's the score? What's the score in the other game? If you're not doing so well, what's the score? That's how you're looking at it, and it's weird. But I think it's whoever handles their game the best. I think I would look at it and I would say I expect Holland to win. And personally, I feel Ecuador are going to get the draw out of the other one. That's just my gut feeling at the moment and how I think this is going to go. Yeah.
You'd like to say that I think Netherlands will probably walk away with the... with this one, just needs to go to the other one. I would say that Netherlands... I wouldn't be surprised if you see... I'm not sure in terms of the changed lineup whether they've changed much, but you might see a 3-4-0 kind of game in that sense. And as I say, the kind of Ecuador game, I'm going to say would be a draw for me, which would then put them through. So, it's exciting.
That's how I see it going down anyway. I think it's one of them, you can see things changing constantly through the game. And we'll bring you all the up-to-date information on screen. If you are at work, if you've got the earphones in, this is the first of the last games of the group stages where it gets interesting. Obviously both playing at the same time for fair play reasons, but yes, everyone's going to be looking at 2 TV screens, or they've got the laptops at work, split screens. How's it going to go?
Yeah.
Are we going to get plenty of goals today? I think the main game, Senegal against Ecuador, I think we're looking at that as going, this could really be one of them unknowns, like we got yesterday with the crazy games. It was like both teams going for it, 3-3, 3-2.
This is it. This is in some groups, right, like some teams' fate is already, kind of certain, and they're saying they already know they've progressed or gone out. But in a game like today, the Senegal-Ecuador game, both of them, it's all on the line, isn't it? You can't afford for any lapse performances. So, it should, on paper and in theory, it should make for an interesting game.
Very interesting indeed. National anthems being pelted out by 2.
It's Caicedo.
Yeah, Caicedo. We've got Louis van Gaal on one screen. Louis van Gaal's Orange Army going for it big time. Both stadiums look packed, which is good to see now. We'll get the usual World Cup monster firework display in the centre circle, and then we get close to kick-off. Someone's already said goal in the chat. It's not kicked off, mate.
I just saw that.
Steady on. Steady on. Yep. So if you want to sync up to us, we are going off the Senegal game. So when that kicks off, if you want to sync into us and our time, then that's the one we're going to be on. We will bring constant updates on the other game. We will have it in the corner of our eye. It's like a Sky Sports studio today, isn't it? Like watching one game.
Yeah.
You can't help but look across to the other game. It looks a little bit better. Both options, best of both worlds today. Here we go. That's what it's going to be.
Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana, best of both worlds.
Best of both. Showing your age. Every group has a shock possibility. True. Heading 100%. Now we're getting a few more people joining in. It's good to see. This is going to be interesting. First double header, mate.
Yeah.
Who's got the medal? That's what it is. 957 votes, just under 1,000 votes at the moment in the chat. Netherlands confident. And Ecuador at the moment in the poll. We're looking at Netherlands and Ecuador going through. They're pretty much agreeing with us so far. I bet that changes if a goal goes in.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure some people actually wait until a goal does go in to vote in these things.
Bottle jobs, yeah. Don't want to lose their one vote. Although over 1,000 people have actually committed to it so far, which is good. Good to see. Obviously, this is the calm before the storm, I would say, in terms of being here in England and what's coming tonight.
It's weird when I do these and I'm watching these two games now. I actually forget England are playing later on.
Weird, isn't it?
So, I mean, I guess it's a little bit of a good thing. You forget, and then all of a sudden, bang, they're on. Hopefully,
the less time you've got to think about your own team, the better. I think less nerves.
Yeah.
Less build up nerves, but yeah, I'm definitely. I'm looking forward to all of today's football because everything has got something riding on it. And seeing how England react, especially to the poor performance against USA, I think everyone's looking at that.
Well, we need a reaction, really, don't we?
We do. I think we need a like on the video just for our jumpers. You know,
yeah.
I mean, England 22, it's coming home and all that jazz. I think we do need some likes for that, people. So let's get liking the video.
Of not only Christmas and the festivities, but also
I actually feel like
England
I'm wearing,
when
I look at it, I feel like I'm wearing an England cricket top. That's what it feels like. It just looks like somebody the cricket. It's just not right. Gakpo hat-trick, and now worth 80 million. United pays 120. Rob MUFC.
Yeah, there's a lot riding. Well, not riding, but there's a lot of obviously speculation of Gakpo. I believe previously Mark actually had a discussion, didn't he, with Fabrizio on the United stand. I think there was talks a little bit there to do with Gakpo, how much he might cost. And you'd only say that the further Netherlands and himself go in the tournament, the more goals he scores. It's probably only going to go higher, isn't it?
That's it. So, by the way, when I made my cricket reference to my actual boohoo man here, this actual festive clothing, I actually do like cricket. That's not putting it down in any way, shape or form. Love a little bit of cricket.
Yeah, cricket. The cricket thing's only down the road, isn't it? The stadium.
It is. Caught in the slips. That's what that one was, producer.
Is Charlie drinking tea today? I might have a tea. I might get someone to make me a tea at half time.
You having any biscuits, mate?
We don't need to start that again.
No, we do need a half-time brew. Stop even trying to get out of it.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of staff around. Kick-off's not far away in both games right now. Memphis Depay is ready to kick off for Holland, but we're having a bit of a huddle here with the Ecuadorian players before kick-off. Here we go. Oh, we're not liking this. FIFA won't be happy. The games are not in sync. This is cheating.
Yeah, Netherlands have kicked off.
Who's got the closest Snoop Dogg look-alike? Cameroon coach or the Senegal coach?
I'm trying to think what the Cameroon...
And we're off. We're off. We're catching up. I think the refs had a word in the rear. Ecuador just let us off. Here we go.
God, it's weird looking at two games of football at once. It's not something you do often.
No, it's not.
Oh, Netherlands.
Looks like there's an early chance for Holland in their game, but we're just concentrating on Ecuador right now. Early possession of this one. Over 2,000 in the room with us already. 1 minute in. Cheers, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to That's Football, and obviously share the video as well. Let's get some people in the chat. Guys, let us know how you're feeling. Obviously, not just about the games today. Now this is going. You can expand that across to England and Wales tonight, Iran, USA. If there's any USA fans in the chat or anything like that, are you confident? Can you do it? Can you be a bit more creative? Can you go out and win? Because you need to win. How do you see it going tonight? You feel like England's got it?
Yeah, I don't know in terms of... Again, it's performance, isn't it? You'd even like to say that if we were to play as bad as we did against USA, we'd still get a result. But you want both, don't you? You want the performance, so you get that confidence back. You obviously want the 3 points as well, so we go through top. Because also, whoever finishes second out of this game is who you'd like to say we're going to be playing, isn't it? So
this has got a lot on for England. This as Ecuador. Oh, lovely touch. Salvage that one there. Is that in Valencia?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what number he's wearing. Let's have a look.
Koulibaly to the rescue.
That was Valencia. Yeah, he's playing wearing number 13. Yeah. That's the old Estupinan. Plays for Brighton, I believe.
Plenty of colour on both screens right now. In terms of nice, vibrant yellow shirts on one, orange on the other. I'm just going to have a quick check onto the poll right now. Early knock-ins, still confident in our bet. Netherlands and Ecuador going through. You can see how tight it is between Ecuador and Senegal on the actual vote, though. 16 and 13%. I think someone's waiting for a goal. Qatar with an effort early doors in that game over there. We were amazed by Qatar when they played Senegal, how they didn't score more, weren't we?
Yeah, I do. I think they deserved one more goal at least.
Oh, chance for Senegal.
Chance.
Play your cards right. Oh, you've got to score. Oh, he will be ruining that.
Is that Idrissa Gana Gay?
It does look that way, doesn't it? Oh, it was well played across the box there, to be honest. A good dummy. That chance there, you've got to take them chances in these games.
Oh, it's poor.
No,
that is poor.
It's a poor finish.
Oh, no, that is
got to at least
poor.
hit the target. That's dreadful.
I think Netherlands actually had a chance as well whilst we were
They did.
doing that.
Klassen. Blind.
Keeper does well to save. Blind's effort.
Klassen completely slips. Playing in Blind. Good save from the Qatar goalkeeper. And then Blind back over the bar.
Uh-oh.
We go. Ecuador on the counter. No. Senegal look lively. I'm not...
He's got to be offside.
He's got to be
surely.
offside. He's clean through. Keeper's come out.
Keeper does well. That's it. Have it.
And now he blows offside. What if the keeper snaps his leg there and it's World Cup over? Just blow the whistle.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I think when it's that...
When it's that obvious.
Obvious, yeah.
And he is going to touch the ball.
Yeah, I mean, you can...
Just about, actually. Didn't actually, it was a lot closer than what I thought at first glance, but definitely offside.
Adesh says that was a very good dome.
What was that?
I
didn't see that one. I'm just refusing to look at it. I'll find it as well. I'll take the mic.
Oh, you can see it on my one if you want. Here you go, Adesh.
I don't know what you mean. Yours is crap. Yeah, keeper's on the jolly. Yeah, when in Rome, in Manchester, it's a lot of people saying what a miss. It was a bad one, that. To be fair.
It wasn't great. You should be scoring
horrible.
that, shouldn't you? Another counter attack. Ecuador just losing possession way too easily.
Yeah, you watched him against... no, you didn't watch him against Holland, did you? Ecuador.
No.
We were on the markets, weren't we? At that
We
point?
were on the markets, yeah, I think so. Enjoying a Yorkshire pudding wrap and some waffles, pancakes. And then what did you have?
What did...
a hot dog.
Yeah, we had a hot dog on top of that as well. That was...
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Oh, God.
Bit kamikaze so far this game. Infantino's in the... he's in his lavish VIP section seat there at the Holland game.
Yeah, feet up,
how he's
chilling.
feeling today. How do you think Infantino's feeling today?
I don't even want to get into it.
I think he's feeling Nike. I'm judging by the trainers anyway. Looks very comfortable there.
I'm sure he is. Did you see the Anthony quote? Apparently he came out and said that the air conditioning in the stadiums is making him ill.
I won't be surprised.
It's like on a plane, isn't it?
Yeah, does not surprise me at all. That's why the World Cup needed to be... Well, you need to think about the players sometimes. It's been hard enough for the players when they're having to deal with the off-field antics, but hang on a minute. Senegal breaking 3-on-3. If the cost is...
Ooh. Matthew Holman put in a chat in, Jordan's tears incoming tonight. I'm sure there'll be some banter flying around, whether it's the English fans bantering the Welsh fans or the Welsh fans bantering the English fans.
But not in the banter way that we've seen on social media in Tenerife, please, people. Let's just keep it PG. Friendly banter is always good. But I do believe there's going to be a lot of toing and froing tonight on that side of it. Can you imagine our group?
Sure.
I don't think we'll hear from Jordan tonight, actually.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes ghost mode.
Yeah.
A bit like Jadon Sancho.
Yeah.
Oh, done well. Good defending there.
Yep. So you've got to let the keeper have that, although he's done well to get it. Claiming handball there, and he's won it. I was going to say that looked a bit wasteful there, but it's actually a quite tidy turn. I can't be bothered turning the TV on. That's good, just listen to us, mate.
There's been a couple of head injuries in the Netherlands game, actually. A couple of head clashes. There's another one, have that. Bosh.
Klaassen looks like he's in the war's early doors in the Dutch game, doesn't he? A Senegal probe again down the right-hand side. You can tell the team that needs the goal, I'll say that. Definitely. Oh, chance. Well moved, chance. This is the moment. Oh, God, put it wide. That's two.
Dear.
Glorious chances.
Dear.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
It's a great turn here. See you later. Puts him through. He's onside. He's got to do better. Hit the target at least.
He's got to at least hit the target there. Where are you putting that, Chell, if you're running through there? You going across the keeper or are you tucking it up in his near post?
No, it's definitely more often than not, it's definitely across keeper, but I'm not. In that situation,
like people say, you actually hit it at the keeper. So, is there an element in that? Because I was never a forward, but when you go clean through, if you hit it at the keeper, it can sometimes just go through him.
Them ones from there where it is literally. I mean, that's total, almost instinct, isn't it? You don't have much to think about. You know roughly where the goal is, and you know it's your first touch is the shot. So more often than not, it's just kind of hit it as hard as you can and in the direction of the goal, and they go in.
Yeah.
He's obviously just missed the target. It's when you're that close. You should be be hitting the target minimum, scoring more often.
Cruising with a super chat there. America dropping out to the World Cup would be similar to English basketball team dropping out to the Olympics. Iran deserved to go through for its people. I tell you what, I'm going to say this now. I actually think the Iran-USA game as a spectacle as a neutral is probably going to be a better game to watch than it is.
Well, again, it's a game that has jeopardy involved,
Wales,
isn't it?
Yeah.
So.
I do believe that, obviously, being here in England and being full-on England support and everything, it's going to be on the screens, unlike the producer in our ears. He's not happy about it, but his team didn't qualify, so we don't care. Yeah, bitch. Anyway, and Valencia, team one up. Ooh, it already looked on target, that, didn't it? Still another chance. It comes back out to him. Oh, he's blocked again. Things happening. Still 0-0 in both games right now. 10 minutes just gone. This would be the ultimate watch-along nightmare, wouldn't it? Double 0-0.
Yeah.
Cross. Chance. Well defended.
It's good though.
Senegal look dangerous.
We're seeing both teams attacking on both screens. So.
Yep. Holland look like they're keen to put everything to bed. To be fair, looking across. And Senegal they're getting behind. They're getting to the byline. They're creating chances, and they're not average chances. These are clear cut. These are what your stats would say are clear cut, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Corner comes in. Keeper flaps, gets it away, not very far. Chance, shot, blocked.
That's tough getting it through all them bodies, isn't it?
You're hoping for a deflection there more than anything, aren't you?
Netherlands are through on the other screen.
Klaassen, Daley Blind.
Oh my God, it's just
Qatari
carnage.
kamikaze defending.
Carnage.
Just about to hit 3,000 people in the room. Don't forget to hit the like button, people. And obviously, subscribe to That's Football.
Yeah, close to, well, we're not far off 850k really, are we?
We should be. By the end of today, we'll be over 850k, I know it. Especially when England knock Wales out tonight. Chance here though, if he plays it right, Dio. No, he needs to play it sooner. Oh,
What's the defender doing?
defender's not realised the ball's still in play, fell asleep.
I don't think he knew where the ball was, did he?
Senegal's energy in this game deserves a goal right now. That's a lovely little dink. Another flick. Oh, there's two at the back stick waiting there. Another chance. Here comes the shot. Oh, he ballooned it.
Unlucky, but at least they're making the chances, creating them.
4 attempts for Holland in their game so far. They're dominating that one. I would say that's about 4 for Senegal right now. I've just not had the screen and the graphic come up yet. Let's see if we can get up some information. This one. Hey, not quite.
Netherlands are absolutely dominating that game, by the way.
Yeah, they will be. Let's just get up. Ecuador, maybe on the edge a little bit, mate, I would say. Senegal well and truly on top. Well and truly on top. I'm just going to get up some information now on my OneFootball app. Stat partners for our World Cup here on That's Football. Only the best. Only the best. So yeah, when it comes to actual attempts, it's quite even, 3 and 2. No shots on target yet, but I would say Senegal will be really, well, they'll be annoyed with themselves that they haven't actually produced a save from the keeper yet because, like we said, they have been clear-cut chances.
They'll be disappointed if they don't score after the amount of chances that they, do have had. Sorry, Ecuador though, this guy is.
Here's a chance here, and Valencia, he takes it down.
Oh, he's been clattered.
Still going, unlucky. Ross Welder's with the super. Just sending some support to the channel, chaps. Loving these watch-alongs in the new set. Hope to get a Twitter space soon. Cheers, lads. Yes, Twitter spaces are always...
Oh, Depay.
When we're less crazy busy on set, we are going to still be doing our Twitter spaces. We love getting everyone involved in them.
Yeah, Twitter spaces are good fun.
Content.
Yeah, they're good fun.
Cheers for that, mate. Really appreciate the support. 3,000 in the room with us, people, and we're already over 500 likes. Let's get that going up to 1,000, please. Show some love. You don't have to spend too much money. Just put a like in the like box. Thumbs up.
Just in case you weren't aware of what that was.
That's it. It's a thumbs up. We were talking when I was doing the show with Beth, though. It's like they don't have a love button. They need to have a love button, don't they? Because they might just not like it. They might just love the content.
That's the only thing. So you have like and dislike. I guess you'd have to have love and hate, wouldn't you? You couldn't just have a love button without a hate button.
Let's forget about the hate.
So
we've got enough hate, haven't we? So let's just go with the love. It's just if you're feeling good and in a good mood that day. I would say both games settling in now. Settling into the expectation of Holland winning that game as they get through again.
Defending for their lives, Qatar.
Yeah, they look like they're blowing already. Holland are taking them here, there and everywhere at the moment. It's like putting the ball in the back of the net. I feel a Van Dijk... Is Van Dijk playing today?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I feel a Van Dijk header coming from a corner soon. 15 minutes gone in both games.
Speak of the devil, there he is.
Every time a corner is on, the cameras pan towards him.
Yeah.
How nervous is that Senegal coach right now?
Yeah, he's going to be, well, there's a certain time, isn't there? When would you say that is, the old squeaky bum time? What minute do you reckon
60.
it gets to? 60.
60. Last half hour. Last half hour. What is a disappointment in a World Cup? Say you get 4 points. Are you thinking you're unlucky not qualifying with that? 3 points you'd expect to be right on the edge, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But 4 points, are you sort of thinking, we've been hard done to there a little bit?
You've only got yourself to blame, though, haven't you, I guess? But yeah, 4 points it's almost on the cusp, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like one defeat.
Sometimes you would qualify with 4 points, and sometimes you don't. So yeah, it is a little bit.
I mean, there was a stage where you looked at it and thought Germany could actually qualify with 3 points.
Yeah.
If the results stayed the same until they got the equaliser the other night, they could have easily gone into that last game, won that, and still qualified. Senegal fans doing their bits. Ecuador likewise at the other end. Ooh, inopportune yawn. Whose career deserves a World Cup more, Messi or Ronaldo? No United bias though.
Ooh.
Well, both have won their respective Copa America and Euros.
Yeah.
So all that's missing from their cabinet is a World Cup. Like literally, it's the only trophy that isn't there.
Who would you rather have win it?
I mean, everyone knows my opinion on Ronaldo right now. That is right now. I have not changed my mind in terms of who I actually still think.
Oh, he's done well there to get a corner. It should be a corner. Yeah.
It is a corner. I still think Ronaldo is where I would go. I do believe.
You'd rather have Ronaldo win the World Cup?
Than Messi. In terms of their careers, if you're asking me right now as a United fan, but obviously he said no United bias.
Yeah.
Then, obviously I'm still not happy, but everyone moves on. Ronaldo's moved on. I think Ronaldo, in terms of how much he's travelled around and how many trophies he's won in different countries, I think he's worked harder.
Right.
I would want Ronaldo to take the World Cup over Messi in terms of that.
Fair enough.
How about you, mate?
God, I could upset some people, couldn't I? I could really upset some people.
I don't think there's loads of United fans in the chat.
No, I think Messi.
Messi?
Yeah, there's just I don't know. I just don't think I could deal with Piers Morgan if Ronaldo won the World Cup.
Trust me, I understand that. Yeah.
Could you imagine just the sheer amount of...
Oh, God. Ecuador chance if they play the cards right. That's good defending and running back there from the Senegal midfield and defence. They look on for it today. I'm not going to lie. I'm swaying towards Senegal right now in terms of who I'm thinking might get through this, because Senegal look like they're more on it than Ecuador are right now. I think Ecuador need a bit of a wake-up. Definitely. Yes, people.
Oh, did you see that? He jumped up too early and missed the ball because he was coming back down as the ball was bouncing over, and he just handballed it. That's obviously why they got the free kick.
When in doubt, I don't know how I would call that foul in this game here. It looks a bit of a nasty one, that. Controls it on his leg. Takes it away. Double ricochet. Oh, God, that's a knee clatter and half that. Painful. Qatar on the edge of the Holland box.
Imagine a Qatar goal.
Oh, no one there. Everyone's ahead of the ball. This doesn't look good for the Ecuadorian player right now.
Dead leg, maybe?
Ah, right. Well, that's it. The question that came up in the comments before has been that good. The producer has actually put it up there. Who would you rather win the World Cup for an end of their career, end of their GOAT careers, Ronaldo or Messi?
I mean, that would be neither could obviously, but whoever did, that can almost be used as a tipping point when comparing them, right? Because they've both won basically the same thing. Obviously, Messi's won more Ballon d'Ors than Ronaldo, but then Ronaldo, if he won it, he'd then have a World Cup over him, wouldn't he? So a lot of people would use that as in the comparison as a tipping point.
Do you reckon, in terms of where Ronaldo goes, imagine he wins a World Cup and gets his transfer, which he's obviously already getting, and then wins another trophy? Is there a Ballon d'Or in that for Ronaldo?
I mean, there shouldn't be unless his performance is
going off
warranted it.
How that has gone before that competition and how they voted and how obvious it's been.
Yeah, it does. Team awards and stuff do come into it, which is obviously strange because it's an individual award. But yeah, I mean, and obviously if they won the World Cup and he scored 10 goals and then he won another trophy and was their top goal scorer, then, there's an argument. But, I do
believe Portugal will be strolling right now without Bruno Fernandes. Just got to make that point. He has been their best player. And obviously Portugal through now, aren't they, with the 6 points? They have to be.
Yeah, it comes down to Ghana, Uruguay. There's a lot at stake, actually, because do you remember... I'm going to say it was the last time they played, and I'm pretty sure it was at our World Cup when Luis Suarez handballed it on the line.
2010.
Which was, I imagine, the reason, because they missed the penalty, didn't they? Because I remember Suarez obviously got sent off and then he was waiting in the tunnel, didn't he?
Cheering when the penalty was missed.
Yeah.
That was Asamoah Gyan who missed that penalty. I think he was Sunderland. I'm sure he was at Sunderland. I can't remember now. Asamoah Gyan, yes. I remember it well. It was Muslera who saved the penalty. Famous, long-standing Uruguayan goalkeeper. I think this is his first cup, I think, in about 3 that he's not actually been in goal. Chance for Qatar.
It's almost redemption moment, isn't it, a little bit for Ghana?
Still a chance for Qatar in the other game here. They got the Dutch pinned back, got a corner. I still can't look past France at the moment.
In terms of winning it?
Yeah. I wanted to see how Spain actually handled Germany and if they could be their usual sort of like Harlem Globetrotting selves, but Germany definitely, hang on a minute, they play this right, there's a chance for Senegal. Ecuador back in numbers, to be fair. No, it looks like the chance is gone. Recycle.
Feisty match.
Still got it.
Qatar have got another corner.
Nice. Super chat from Antonio19. Valverde going to knock Ghana out. Knock out Ghana. And Portugal will secure the first place with a win. I think Portugal have got quite a big squad to actually rest players and still be quite strong. Speaking of strong, that strong play down the Senegal left. He turns in, shoots! Oh, that didn't look far away. It's a corner. Is that deflected?
He's done well there,
Good strength.
Ismail Assar, to be fair.
Sarah's done well. It's great strength down the left wing. Cuts inside. Let's see, was it a deflection that took this away? I couldn't see it, personally.
Yeah, not sure.
Whatever it was only a foot off the top corner.
Could have been scoring on his 50th game.
It is a corner. The ref must have heard the flick off the boot. Here it comes. Keeper punches.
It's
it. Box though. Oh, he's bottled that shot.
It's it.
Have it.
That's when you get the
cross.
The chant, don't you? Shoot.
Qatar in the other game at the moment are flying into tackles, by the way. Holland are going to come off this pitch sore no matter what happens or what the scoreline is. But Qatar are flying into everything. And we are full on stalemate right now in this game, as well as the other one.
If we get 2 0-0s.
Oh, may not be. Oh, Holland just had a great chance. Looked like Memphis Depay there. Good swivel and turn, bringing the ball down in the box, but just got his shot blocked in the end. I feel like Ecuador is settling a little bit in our main game right now, though.
Yeah, they've weathered the storm a little bit, haven't they? Yeah. It's always that mentality, almost, isn't it? Ecuador have something to protect, whereas Senegal have something to go and get. So naturally, Ecuador are going to be that little bit more sitting back and you know, that more defensive attitude, I guess.
As tight as it gets, though. I mean, 49% to 51% possession as Ecuador does come down the left here. Looks like he needs an option, he needs a bit of help. Not coming. Very close. 2 corners for Senegal, that's it in the game. 6 shots to Senegal.
Oh, we've missed the Netherlands goal.
Oh, what's happened? I told you it was coming. There's a goal gone in. See, this is what happens when you concentrate.
I think it's Gakpo.
Gakpo has scored his 3rd of the tournament. He's leading the Golden Boot, joint with Ana Valencia and
Mbappe.
Wunderbar, there you go.
Is it a good goal?
Looks like, nice move. Class and lazy man, middle of box, good finish in the bottom left-hand corner. Superb.
Well, he's nearly off balance as well, so he's done well.
It's another goal from central position for Hakpo. Yeah, we are going to just try and watch one game apiece, I think, at the moment.
Yeah, it's only natural you watch this one then, isn't it? The one on the left, so I'll watch the game with the goal.
Yeah, I tell you what though, very impressive finish from Hakpo there. Very impressive. His goals have been good this tournament.
Yeah.
His goals have been very good.
Yeah, he's done well.
Let's see what that does to the poll. Oh no, the poll's gone, sorry. We're on the Messi and Ronaldo one, aren't we? Speaking of which, Ronaldo, he's taking the poll vote at the moment. It's more important, and people would prefer Cristiano to win the World Cup over Lionel Messi.
Yeah, Gakpo's price has just increased by another 10 million.
He's having a good World Cup. Very good World Cup. Cheers for all the likes, people. I would like a few more, though. We are watching 2 games today and just switching from one to the other. So give us a bit of credit while wearing our brilliant Christmas attire. We're going to keep this on for the England games to bring the English some luck later. Do hit that like button. 4,000 in the room with us right now. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is the build-up to what is going to be a very important day in terms of people going through groups. But not only that, these 2 games right now and then the 2 tonight will determine a lot in terms of who plays who in the round of 16 as well, especially the game here in front of us, Ecuador and Senegal, because if England do the business as they expect against Wales, one of these 2 in this game is who England will be playing. At the moment, is there anyone?
Qatar do have a slight chance. Shot on target.
Oh, keeper. Oof, right under him. Good job he's got his legs there. That's what they say, get your body behind it.
Yeah.
Get your body behind it, no mistakes. Right now, Charlie, England fan that you are, quite clearly. You're looking at this Senegal and Ecuador game.
I don't think we should be frightened of either of them, to be fair.
Just about to ask that.
No,
quite confident quarterfinals is on the cards if we get through our game tonight.
You should be, yeah. The quality we have going forward, especially, should be more than enough to put these 2 teams away.
Yeah. So the groups are up on your screen right now in terms of everything that's going on. Holland, the Netherlands on 7 points, Ecuador on 5. Senegal on 4. Senegal need to do bits. They need to do more. How much will they rue them chances early doors, though? It could have put a totally different outlook on this game.
Yeah, you are correct. It would have. Well, it would have meant that Ecuador needed to come out, and show that little bit of fight going forward, but they haven't had to do so far.
Like I said, as it stands right now, mate, it's like, are you disappointed? You're coming away, you've lost 1 game, plus you've on level, goal difference, you've been solid, and you're not getting through to the last 16 on 4 points.
Yeah, you would definitely be disappointed, to say the least. But who else have you got to blame?
New one. Like I said, is that stay in the game mentality in the first game of the World Cup that people were arguing about. There is a case for actually going for it, and I think we're seeing a few of them. Akil in the super chat, cheers for this, mate. Can't wait for United to have to pay the idiot tax on Hakpo for not buying him for probably a lot cheaper in the summer. It's almost embarrassing. This is just how United work, unfortunately. We end up not wanting to be the one that takes the chance on the cheaper price, and then we end up paying the mega bucks once that player is hit the big time and improved. Okay, people. I think we need a like for a goal in the Ecuador-Senegal game.
We need to get to 1,000.
1,000 likes to get the goal. That's what it's going to take, people. Get in to the like section. There you go. I like it. They're moving.
Yeah.
I like the likes.
I know you like the likes.
No like, eh?
No like it.
There you go. Put down and piss off. what people are saying there in terms of United tax and stuff. Malps is in the chat there. United always screw up on transfers. We got what we wanted this summer. It was just the way we went about it. I think that's the issue, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it was. I think it's quite clear that United wanted both Anthony and Gakpo, but we just overspent on Anthony. It is always the way, isn't it?
3 goals, 3 matches. That's just come up on the other screen across the way here for Gakpo. Ouch, yeah.
We said we wanted to see good performances, and he's, one of the ones that has delivered.
Billy Jones in with a super chat. If you guys had to take one midfielder this World Cup, would you rather take Casemiro or Bruno Fernandes for your team? Well, both.
Luckily, we've got both.
So I'm not going to even decide on that. But no, Bruno Fernandes has always been, I think, one of United's best performers. Out of form last season, definitely agree with that. But he just has that something. But I'm just glad I've got both, and I don't even have to answer that question. But I really appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Luckily, we've got both. Do you reckon Gakpo knows that he'll be a Manchester United player, like sooner or later?
I think he'll have an idea. I think he thinks with every goal that goes in, he's just securing his place. Ten Hag is just on like full-on Holland watch right now. We'll have a corner there for Ecuador, surely. No. Senegal get away with that one.
Yeah, 33 minutes into each game.
Not much between Ecuador and Senegal. It's quite clear there's a gulfing class in the other game between the Netherlands.
To be fair, Qatar are actually enjoying some possession at the minute. So what can they do with the possession?
It's just a shame that they were just caught cold in that first game against Ecuador.
Well,
they might have had a chance.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite clear everyone was saying that Qatar were kind of the worst team at the tournament after the first game. But the second game that we watched, they probably deserved to get something out of there. The penalty shout.
I've been disappointed coming away with nothing.
Yeah, who was it? Mendy had an absolute worldie in goal, didn't he?
He did.
So, that's a
nice
good.
there for Qatar. Has he got the cross? Defended by Van Dijk.
Done timber there.
Ecuador definitely back in this game now after the shaky start. 100% playing a lot better, a lot more comfortable on the ball, less mistakes. It's going the way I thought it would have. Let's just no, I can't keep going to the poll because we changed it, haven't we? I keep forgetting.
3,000 votes though. Clear to see that Ronaldo is the one who you guys would rather see win the World Cup.
100%. That's it. Oh, yeah, when we asked that question before about when does it start getting nervous, the 60-minute mark, as a fan, I don't think it ever stops, to be honest.
No.
Chance! Oh, the keeper just about gets that. Missed the flight of the ball there for a second, I think. Another half chance for Senegal. Someone's just got to put the foot on that, I think, there. Just try and nick it. Chance for Qatar, no. Cleared. But you're right, though. Qatar seem to have the Dutch pinned back. Aye.
Qatar are enjoying some time on the ball.
Holland are having to do some work here at the back, aren't they?
Ever since they got the goal, Qatar have had the lion's share of possession. And they're delivering balls in the box.
On the edge of the box again here. Does look like the better game right now as well. And there's less riding on this one.
Yeah. I mean, Qatar have literally got nothing to lose, so...
Yeah. Pedal to the metal, let's just go for it and see what happens. Don't win a lottery unless you buy a ticket, mate.
That's it.
That's the way it goes.
let's not forget the chance that, well, 2 or 3 chances that Ecuador have actually had. Senegal have actually had.
Yep. Senegal about to pump the ball in again here for the free kick. There we go. He's got his header on it. And it's just over. Another attempt, but another one that's not on target for Senegal. Ooh. Are they going to rue them early chances? When it gets to 60 minutes, when everything starts getting a bit twitchy, they're going to be thinking back, if only. And that's when the doubt starts creeping into your game, and it just starts to get a bit bitty and awkward.
Well, the more chances you have and the more you miss, you then start to think, oh, it's not going to be our day. You know, it's just one of those days. And as soon as you start doubting yourself...
and that's when the mental side of the game kicks in. Senegal coming back down the left-hand side again. Ecuador have just got a little bit more solid now at the back and defending a bit easier. It does break down quite a lot for Ecuador in midfield, and Senegal have won it back here in a promising position on the edge of the box. Here we go, we've got an effort coming in, this is a chance. Oh, he took it too far. Oh. Ecuador only got themselves to blame there for that one there.
Yeah, there's a lot of turnovers.
There is, it's poor play, poor passing from Ecuador coming out there, having won the ball back well. And Senegal in again, down the right-hand side, cross straight to the keeper. So what Senegal are going to have to do, don't I think? What minute do you change it? I know we said the nervous bit, but what minute do you just go, we need this goal?
Yeah, I mean...
Do you go a bit more direct, put the bigger man up front? Do you get a bit desperate? Or do you stick to your guns?
It does. I mean, at some point, you know, as the longer it stays 0-0, at some point, Senegal are going to have to, you know, whether it is sticking another attacker on, they are going to have to throw something at it, aren't they? But it's whatever, you know, because they're getting more joy than Ecuador. So, you know, I mean, maybe it's throw another midfielder on. I don't know how the manager will look at it, but yeah, something will have to change at some point. And you can't really afford to leave it, you know, to the 60, 70 minute mark, I guess. If you're going to change it, you know, change it a little bit earlier. Yeah, maybe at half time or early into the second half.
I keep looking over and Qatar just breaking every time I look over.
They're doing well, to be fair. It's just, yeah, again, that lack of quality in the final third that's letting them down. And obviously Netherlands on the counter-attack is something that they're going to be worried about.
Won it back again, no Qatar, and back on the move. We're almost there with the likes on 1,000. Remember, we get the goal as soon as 1,000 likes hits. Come on, people, get that thumbs up going. Let's get that definitely in before half-time. We need a goal before half-time.
Yeah.
Senegal need a goal before half-time just to steady them nerves, I think. Let's get to it, people. Come on.
Mark's right there. Qatar, I mean, obviously, if they do lose this game, will be the first host nation to lose all their games and not make it out of the group.
Ooh, Akbol very close there again. Offside. Give it the old Rashford drill job there, right over the bar. It is just about offside. Yeah, he is well offside, actually.
It's a good touch and turn, though. Fizzed into him.
It is. Also, Saicedo's back up on his feet after that challenge. We're back underway again. There'll be plenty of injury time, I think, in this Senegal and Ecuador game. We've had a couple of injury and stoppages now.
Can't wait for our brew that we're getting in about 5 minutes' time.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit cotton mouth, mate, actually.
Yeah.
I love a lovely brew. Yeah. I think we should do a poll, actually, mate.
What?
Afternoon, this time of the day, is it tea or is it coffee?
Oh, it's tea all day long.
Is it tea for you?
Well, it's tea every day of the week.
Belly.
I'm not. I'm not a coffee fan.
Come on, people. We're going to put the poll up now. Ronaldo's won that one. Is it tea or coffee? At this time of the day, bed, just to finish it off. What time do you cut off from coffee? That's the one. But tea or coffee? What is the brew of your choice? We're going to put that poll up in a minute when someone wakes up in the control room. Would have thought it was.
Oh, could that be a penalty?
He's given a penalty! Charlie's looking at it. Well, I'm thinking tea and coffee. Well done, co-host. We smashed it there.
I'm pretty sure that definitely is a penalty. Ismaila Sarr winning it looks like.
This has changed the outlook of everything going forward, Dave. This is a penalty. Right on half-time as well, like we said. Let's have a look at it. Sarr in from the left-hand side, touches the ball. That's a penalty, sorry.
That
is clear-cut as you get.
I mean, look, they're saying it's a shoulder barge and stuff, but he's not won the ball and he's ran straight into... You know, he's impeding him, isn't he? So, yeah, it's a penalty.
It is a clear and obvious penalty. There's nothing going to be overturned there. He's taken him clean out. He's not even attempted to hit the ball. I think he's claiming shoulder, but he's gone in with his feet first. It looks like he's made contact around the shin area first and then wiped him out completely. Here we go. This is it.
This is throwing a spanner.
How's your nerves?
Yeah, who's going to take it, do you reckon? Sarr? Do you reckon Sarr's taking it on his 50th game, or will it be Dia?
It's definitely
Or
away.
Is it this...
If I was...
Number 13.
No. Is that Dia?
It's a 50-50 for me.
No, it's not a 50-50. It's a bleeding penalty. I'm sorry. I don't understand what people
it's
are looking at.
It's a 60-40.
Do you know what people... Yeah. Dia with the penalty.
You said it's a penalty 6 times. Who to? It is a Senegal penalty, and Ismaila Sarr is stepping up to take it.
43 minutes on the clock, right on half-time.
How's your bottle, son?
Your nation awaits your place in the round of 16. It's on your shoulders. What have you got for us?
I reckon he's missing.
No, he can't miss.
I reckon he's missing the whole goal.
He's not even getting it on target.
No.
This will officially be our first shot on target of the game if it goes in, by the way, people. Or if the keeper saves it as such.
DJ United says Adam's right. Total wipeout. Good show.
Wipeout! Here we go. Come on.
Had to wait a while.
Here we come. Steps up. This one. 1 foot in the round of 16. It's in the corner. It's a lovely penalty.
Yeah,
Senegal are on the march. What a time to score. That changes the outlook on everything in this Group A now. Wow, it's now officially the Netherlands and Senegal going through as it stands. Is that going to change into the second half? Or, to be honest, with the celebrations right now, we're going to get probably, 7 minutes injury time?
Yeah.
The half's not over yet.
Pogba-esque, that penalty a little bit, wasn't it? The slow run up.
Yep.
And slotted it in the bottom corner. Fair play, son.
Looked like he'd give the keeper the eyes there, to be honest. Love to see the replay. I think he was waiting for a keeper movement. Very similar to Bruno's penalty yesterday. Feel like he's not committed to one side there and he's just gone, waiting for the keeper.
You know, for some reason, who's just come to mind, and I don't know, is Gravenberch with the Netherlands World Cup squad?
Gravenberch?
Plays for Bayern Munich, doesn't he? Is he with the World Cup squad?
I've no idea. Never looked that far. Yeah. He isn't. No, he's not.
He's not?
He is not.
Is he injured? What's
I have no idea. Something we've not discussed or even spoken about.
Yeah, I completely forgot. It's not looking like he is, no.
Right, the new poll's gone up as well now. Now we've seen the penalty. Tea or coffee, people?
Not.
What is your vote? Senegal now sits on 6 points. Now, you are miffed off if you don't get through on 6 points. So as it stands, people, the Netherlands are on 7. Senegal, 6 points with +1. Ecuador on 4 with +1 goal difference. Qatar completely out of it. We was right. There is 6 minutes added on time. I say, as I'm Senegal, I'm sitting 11 men behind the ball right now and seeing this through to half-time.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
getting in front and advantage Senegal.
We've got 3 minutes left injury time or added time on the first half in Netherlands, Qatar. Well, at least we haven't got 2-0 nils anyway.
That is it. Goals are going in. And now we've had a complete 180 and it's on Ecuador to come out.
And we didn't even hit 1,000 likes. We're 909. Oh, now we hit 1,000.
Now we got 1,000 likes. We did it. The goal went in. We got 1,000 likes. We don't lie, people. That's football. It's the best platform out there for all of your World Cup content. Has Senegal come? As if 3 men in the box, breaking down the left-hand wing again. Are you going to get the ball in? Going for the kill before half-time. Oh, he's come through to the edge of the box.
Oh.
There's a chance. Oh, God. Imagine that at half-time.
Yeah,
2-0
going
up.
in 2-0 up.
Oh, what a game changer. I'm intrigued to see how tea and coffee's doing. 62% are on tea. Really?
Yeah.
Mr. Producer Man, tea or coffee? I'm asking that in a way that what you're making me at half time.
Someone will have to, won't they? Zane with the super chat.
Coffee. Zane, what's happening, my man? Missed you. How's it going? That Brazil coach is like Southgate. He should be playing Jesus, not Fred. Fred's having a blinder, mate, innit?
Fred's quality.
Oh, it'd be funny if Brazil won the World Cup with Fred in the midfield. Oh, my days. Can you imagine? Yes. So, 2 minutes of injury time played. 3 minutes in the Holland and Qatar game, injury time. We're not actually that far away in terms of times here. Chance here for Holland.
No.
Depay snatches at it, 30 yards out. Could have took a touch, carried it. I think, in fact, I'm pretty certain Qatar had as many shots on target as Netherlands have in their game.
What's your thoughts on Depay? There's a few
Nope.
links, isn't there, Depay to United?
Never
No.
go back. Not for me. Give me Hackpole.
Has he kicked out there?
What's going on here? Oh no, fisticuffs, here we go. Is there something happened off the ball here with this one?
There was a little, yeah. I'm not sure if much, I missed it really. I'm not sure if much happened, if he's just milking it. But, I mean, obviously they're going to want to see it out. But we have hit half time in the Qatar Netherlands game, but I imagine we're going to get more added time now, aren't we?
Yeah, this is it. There's going to be a delay now in between games for sure. I've not seen it yet. We've had no cameras come up yet of any replays.
If it's bad, then VAR will look at it. Here we go.
Oh my days. Enna Valencia. Oh, you should be hanging your head in shame.
Yeah, it's nothing, is it?
No, that's not going to happen. Wow. Oh dear, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, that's poor form. Poor form.
That's embarrassing.
He should be deducted a goal.
Deducted a goal?
Mm.
He hasn't scored yet.
No, he should. Valencia should.
Oh, right.
He's on 3. He should now be on 2.
Does the team lose a goal if he gets deducted one?
Yeah, they'll be playing -1.
Yeah, but he would have lost to Holland.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's punishment for
That's
that. Being harsh there, Charlie.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Senegal fans going for it big time right now. Go on, son.
Hey.
Quite a simple one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think our outfits are better though, don't you? Than that. No, actually, can't say that. There's a full-on body paint,
Yeah.
so...
If England get to the final, I'll do that. I'll come in wearing full body paint. Not sure how many people want to see it, but
Speaking of which, the half-time show, we have got Santa's little helper joining us in the studio as well. You'll know exactly what I mean in about 2 minutes' time. Stay tuned for that. I think that's worth a like as well, especially when you see it. So, oh, the intrigue. What's he talking about? You will see. You will see. Well, yes, Senegal coming forward again.
one man's on the floor.
Billy Jones doing a super chat just before half time. As an England fan, I would rather play Ecuador. These African teams are good at upsets, and Senegal is apparently the best African team. Very worried. Now it looks like we've got Senegal as it stands at the moment, Charlie.
Yeah,
I can
mean,
see what he means, Billy, there in that. In terms of this game, Senegal have been by far the better team.
Yeah, but then you look at Senegal's performance against Qatar, really, and it wasn't.
They're gettable, aren't they?
Yeah. Definitely.
Well, the allotted time is up for injury time. Is the ref going to call it? There he is. That's half time. 1-0 to Senegal. We are going to quickly now switch across. We have got Santa's little helper in the studio with us here right now as well. Beth is in the studio. We're just going to get your opinion on both games so far, Beth. We've got 1-0 to the Netherlands. We've got 1-0 to Senegal. As it stands, obviously England haven't played yet, but we've got Senegal in the round of 16, Beth. Are you happy with that? Can you see this changing in the Ecuador game even?
I actually can see it changing. My voice is going again. God, honestly, I'm not feeling the best, but my voice is here, and I've got this nice little garment on from Boohoo Man. So yeah, I think my address got switched with marks. But honestly, on the game, I think with Senegal, England can definitely beat them. I don't think it's a game where we should go in thinking that we are going to win, because obviously they can punish us. We can see that they do have quality. But out of all the teams that are going through, I think it is one of the easier oppositions that we can go against. But Ecuador, I think, have quality as well. So each team isn't going to be an easy game. No games from here on out are going to be easy. But I think there's still potential for Ecuador to come and get a goal. So we'll have to see whether it is actually Senegal that goes through or not.
Yeah, Charlie, disappointed with Ecuador so far, really?
Again, I think it just comes down to the fact that they, obviously not anymore, but they had something to protect. Now they have to, again, go and get a goal, don't they? So you might see a different type of Ecuador come out and try and get that goal, be a bit more attackive, which we're hoping for, because the more goals, the merrier at the end of the day.
That's it indeed. I mean, in terms of England's opponents in the round of 16, we are being confident, saying we're already through. I can't see England not getting through, obviously, but Ecuador, for me, looked like the easier option. Beth was just talking there. I can still see Ecuador coming back into it. Still confident of either one of these teams, but in terms of how England set up and how we play, how do you see, say, Senegal going through being a threat and how they play? Is it just purely down to that energy and that never say die attitude? Because we've just said before we weren't impressed with the first two games of Senegal, but here they are looking on the cusp of finishing second.
I think it's the unknown as well, right? Like, England wouldn't have played Senegal. You know, we don't. Again, it comes down to we don't play the African nations in friendlies, so that's the only thing you'd worry about, is not knowing kind of what game plan they have. But again, both of these teams, I can't imagine, especially more Senegal actually, I don't imagine they'd sit back against England. I don't think they sit back against anyone, which then England can exploit and get in behind. And I think, we'd have more than enough to put these two teams away. Yeah,
Beth, obviously the killer question first of all, tea or coffee for you, but Hakpo in the other game, he's impressing, 3-3 now, he's leading the Golden Boot alongside Mbappe and, who was the other one again now?
Enner
Valencia, who could be going out at this rate.
Yeah.
So, impressed with Hakpo again, Beth, and obviously tea or coffee. Tea's winning at the moment, hands down.
Well, I actually am a bigger fan of coffee, but we did have a little incident on the Watchalong yesterday, if anyone was watching with me and Charlie, with Teagate, so I don't know if we should get back into that one, but yeah, it would be coffee for me, but I do like a good cup of tea, and yeah, I'm going to try it with some biscuits next time I have one. But no, with Gakpo, I think, honestly, each game that he's playing, I'm being more and more impressed by him, but what is frustrating is putting more money onto his price tag that we assume Manchester United are going to pay, and we are going to go for Cody Gakpo, and that's what the rumour has been, and I think we've been linked to him since summer. Erik ten Hag wanted to get him and Anthony in summer. The board didn't want to pay the money. It's going to be at least 20 mil, 30 mil more now after this World Cup. I'm glad he's doing well. It shows that he can score goals, and yeah, people saying he can't play as a number 9 for Manchester United. He's scoring well in the World Cup, top goal scorer, so I think he's doing really, really well in a Netherlands team that doesn't look... I think Netherlands are good, but they don't look majorly impressive. So I am very, very impressed with Cody Gakpo, and yeah, bring him to United in January.
That's it, indeed. I mean, Beth, back to you again in terms of England this evening. Obviously, we're on straight after this game. The way the injury time's going again at the moment, probably going to be short turnaround, but we're going to be watching England against Wales later. Rumours have it Rashford, Foden and Henderson are all starting in this game. Disappointed in that? Happy with that? Bit of both? Is it what we need to do against Wales?
It's conflicting, because I'm happy that Foden and Rashford are starting, because I think Rashford has looked promising both times he's come on. Not as much in the USA game, but I don't think there was as much that he could have done there. He didn't really get the ball to him a lot. But I think Rashford does deserve a chance. I think Saka was brilliant first game, last game. I don't think he offered too much. And then as well, Foden starting. We've been screaming out for Foden to start. He deserves to start. England's best young talent sat on the bench is absolutely crazy. I was saying, I think he's probably the only manager in the world that wouldn't have brought on Foden last game. So I'm glad he's getting a start. He deserves to. And that is conflicting with the fact that Henderson's starting, because for me, Henderson shouldn't have even been going to the World Cup. I don't think he's good enough anymore. He is. I understand that he probably wants someone in there for leadership qualities. He's won Champions League, he's won a Premier League, and he's been captain of Liverpool through them. So he wants someone, a leader on the pitch, to see out the final group game. But at the end of the day, we've got much more talented players that could be playing. And is Henderson going to be a mainstay in this team throughout the knockouts? No, I think we need to be getting players in the team that are definitely going to be playing more of a part than what I would like him to do. But we'll see what he can offer. The substitution against USA, bringing Henderson on, was a strange one to me, and starting him tonight is a strange one. But Southgate's Southgate, so that is what it's going to be. And we'll see him in his suit and tie like I'm repping here, and hopefully we get a good result. But putting Henderson in is a weird one for me. And it's interesting to see who he's going to drop out, because I really hope it's not Jude Bellingham, because he looks so promising. And to drop him out after a game where he got subbed off earlier on for Henderson as well, I don't like that for me. So we'll have to see who he subs out. Maybe Mason Mount will be the one that comes out for him.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, Charlie, on England yourself, one name I didn't mention there who has been rumoured to be coming back into the team is Kyle Walker. Does that automatically keep shaping the back four, or does that make you feel like he's already testing out the back five with Walker coming back in? Because he predominantly does play as that third centre-back, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, if he's going to go to a back five in this game, then I genuinely there is no hope. Like, I don't think he will go with a back five. I think that the rumours were that it would then push Trippier over to left back, and all of a sudden,
Why would Trippier go left back when Luke Shaw is playing well?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Because he has favourites.
Get it? I'm not quite sure, but
Beth's saying favourites over the other side there.
Yeah,
Surely not at this stage.
Look, I know there was me myself as well, but there was a lot of people thinking, because of the leaks that came out, that Henderson was starting ahead of Bellingham, and that was kind of the uproar. But now we're seeing that apparently it's not ahead of Bellingham. It's either going to be instead of Rice or Mount. More likely Mount if Foden's going to play. I think I think he can't win either way. Kind of however he looks at it, whoever kind of plays, there's always someone missing out, which is kind of the same thing with every manager, isn't it? It's always tough. But yeah, I mean, look, we could win the game kind of 4 or 5-0, and there'll still be some talking point that something went wrong, isn't there? So yeah, we just got to win the game. At the end of the day, we just got to win the game.
I mean, it's interesting, Beth, isn't it? If you think if Foden is coming in and Henderson's coming in, Foden you would expect to come in for the likes of Mason Mount. So the Henderson one is a weird one. Can he drop Bellingham after the way he's been playing? Charlie just said then, Rice has made, since he made his debut, and that was in 2019, there's only Harry Kane who has had more caps than Declan Rice. So it's hard to see Southgate dropping Declan Rice. Does it actually then bring it all back down to it being Bellingham, especially if Foden's replacing Mason Mount?
I have a feeling it's going to be Bellingham. It could be Mount actually, but then I wouldn't expect him to play Bellingham as a cam. I have a feeling, I don't know if he'll drop Sterling for Foden, because he said Foden doesn't play in the midfield for Manchester City, and that's why he didn't put him there.
Doesn't play centrally, yeah.
So maybe he's going to put Foden and Rashford on the wings, and Raheem Sterling and Saka will come out, and then he's 3 across the middle could be Bellingham, Rice and Henderson. But then there's not really a cam in that. It's more of a defensive midfield. But he likes Mason Mount, we've heard before, because of his defensive abilities as well. So maybe that's what he's doing. I feel like Southgate doesn't want to take the risk and put Foden in as the cam, because he doesn't feel like he can do as much defensive work as the likes of Mount, or even Bellingham if he pushes him a bit more forward tonight. So for me, if I had to go with what I think is going to happen with the rumours that are coming out, I think it will be a 3 across the middle of Bellingham, Rice and Henderson, which I think you can afford to go a slightly more positive in that, especially in this game. But we know what he's like. He's very pragmatic. But I do think England's second team can beat Wales. So I'm not nervous. That could come back to bite me, couldn't it? But no, I'm not nervous. I think this team can still win. But it worries me in looking forward in the tournament what decisions are going to be made in future games that are really, really crucial.
I think another thing is, obviously, if Foden is going to start and Rashford, I mean, we've seen it for United. Rashford's played pretty poor when he's on that right-hand side, hasn't he? So, and Foden does play on the left. So if both of them are starting, I'm guessing you're going to say Rashford's off the right. What type of performance does he put in? Obviously, it would be nice for him to play really well and take some confidence from that to then bring into domestic football, right? So
yeah, I mean, he got his goal from the right-hand side in the first game against Iran, but I'm with you on that one. It does worry me when Rashford's on the right-hand side. I think he's limited. But, I mean, that's then. We've got our opponents. We're looking at them right now. Beth, before half-time finishes and we get back into the second half, can you see any change in this? Can you see Ecuador coming back into this? Or do you think that Senegal can see this out now from what you've seen in that first half?
Look, looking at the games like yesterday, we know that a comeback can definitely happen. So they're not ruling anything out. It's only one goal. But I do think Senegal now will look to be very, very tight at the back. They've just got to see this game out now. I always say you can't hang on to a 1-0. So it'll be interesting to see what tactics they use. Do they go and get that extra goal to try and kill Ecuador off? Or do they just go defensive from now? It'll be interesting to see. But no, I do think Ecuador can definitely come back into this game. I actually think Ecuador, for me, looking at the games that we've played, have looked the better team. Not necessarily in this game, but over the course of the 3 games. So I'm not ruling them out, and I think it's gonna be a good second half. And I don't think I could pick a winner right now.
Yeah, that's it. Second half just kicking off now in the Holland game. We're just waiting. We're a little bit behind after the injury time from the first game we watched there between Ecuador. First half between Ecuador and Senegal. So we're just catching up with that right now. Beth, cheers for coming on and talking to us at half time.
Yeah, thank you. And hopefully England get the win tonight.
Come on, England.
That's important.
Come on, England.
And Jordan will be in the mud, and that's even more important, isn't it?
That's it. Super chat in from Billy Jones, Charlie, before the second half starts here. Betting markets only have England as a 51% chance of getting past the round of 16. England isn't even viewed as a big favourite against Senegal and Ecuador. Ooh, has that all come about from that performance against USA?
this is the thing. Betting markets change all the time, right? It will change again if we go and beat Wales tonight convincingly. You know, we'll be another favourite. It just, I'm sure that our odds, we were not very good odds on for the winner, because after we beat Iran 6-2, right, that we would have probably been one of the favourites again. So yeah, it changes all the time. It's not really a fair kind of reflection, but I mean, look, we drew to Scotland last time in the Euros, didn't we? I keep saying it, and we managed to reach the final. I know the World Cup is a completely different competition, but yeah, it's, as much as the performance was poor, if we play well tonight, then again, it's a positive.
Well, that's it. It is a completely different competition. It is one here today because we've got Holland well and truly on with their game now. 2 minutes in, we've still not even started second half between Senegal and Ecuador yet. Such was the injury time difference. But I didn't see it being this much, right? To be honest, what's going on here? Why have we not started off yet?
Yeah,
come on.
Not sure why, but Netherlands. I mean, look, Netherlands are going to want to get a few more goals this half, so they can afford to make a fair few subs to kind of rest some players ahead of the knockout stage. So, yeah.
Anyway, we're not too far away now. I think it's a good time for someone to go and make us a brew, mate, isn't it?
So Nicholas has said, Charlie's head looks so much smaller than the rest of him. Are you huge or swole? I actually just think it's the size of this jumper, in all honesty. It just drowns me so much. Like it's... I mean, it's a large, but I reckon it's more like...
You could get another 4 layers under that. I think a proper winter jumper there.
I mean, this is hefty, this. But
you won't be cold in it
let's
anyway.
Let's just say I've been going to the gym.
Yeah. Let's just say she's just been. You've got a bit of a swell on, haven't you, mate, from pumping iron? That's all it is.
This is the pump cover.
Yeah, Senegal fans there getting all G'd up, ready. I'm sure they were at that all through the half-time break. Second half is finally about to commence.
There's got to be a brewing. I can't even hear the kettle or anything.
No. I'm a bit disappointed, really.
Yeah.
Talk about having team behind you and looking after you.
Yeah, a bit upsetting. Well.
Substitutions for Ecuador, making changes. The importance of this second half is starting to resonate, starting to hit home. But here we go. Second half, Senegal about to kick us off. Can they see it through? That's the question now. Can they see it through? Here we go, we're off. Massive, massive game now, massive half of football for both of these nations.
Steve Run says Netherlands can pick a team of players who missed out on their World Cup squad and still beat Qatar tonight. I mean, you're probably not far wrong, in all honesty.
Say that one again.
So basically, the players that they haven't taken to the World Cup would still beat Qatar if they fielded a team of them. I mean, yeah, you're not far wrong. Qatar, obviously. It'll be interesting to see if Qatar will be able to... Oh,
chance Holland! It's in! The game has been put together. Frankie de Jong has scored for Holland. That pretty much seals top spot for the Dutch and condemns the host nation. The first host nation in a very, very long time to not winning any game, losing all 3 games and crashing out of the group stage.
Yeah.
Bit of a scramble in there. Frankie was there where it mattered.
Yeah, he did. I think the keeper did well to save the first first effort, but was just on his backside for the second one.
Let's just check the offsides right now. We've got a stoppage in play in our game. Onside. The Pirates. Oh, defenders are sleeping.
The defenders are just not even awake, are they? They're not even aware.
Memphis with the first effort. Very good save.
Yeah,
defenders should be alive there. Frankie's coming behind him on the blind side to get his first World Cup goal. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. The Dutch have won the group. 7 points.
Yeah, just caught sleeping there, aren't they?
Yeah. Sleeping and... Do you know what? Again, chances there. We've seen them have some chances. They're just not taking advantage. We're just having a show of hands there with our start again, tea or coffee.
It's like doing the register.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah.
So the group now, as it stands, 7 points for the Netherlands on +4 goal difference. Cruising it, really. Only conceding the single goal, which was in the last game against Ecuador. Senegal, as we can see here at the moment, holding theirs, 6 points, +1 goal difference, ahead of Ecuador on 4 points. Ecuador need a goal. Senegal, I would think, would be comfortable with 2 here. And wanting to make this game a little bit less stressful as it comes to an end.
Yeah, I was saying, wasn't I, just before Netherlands scored the second, that it'll be interesting to see if Qatar do manage to qualify for any further World Cups down the line. I'm not sure, you know, in terms of what their qualification system is like. Who do they join? The same one as kind of Saudi Arabia, like would they join that one, or?
More than likely, yes.
Yeah,
it will be. Interesting now we were talking about the next World Cup in 4 years, a joint Canada, USA and Mexico.
Yeah.
Them 3 nations who do play in the same qualification group all going through. Do the other teams effort there from Ecuador? That's what we're going to need to see more of, shots on target.
So obviously I think it's 48 teams, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's actually 16 groups of 3.
It's crazy.
So, yeah, it is mental.
So if you think about that there, so the host nations take 3 spots.
Yeah.
And all of them from the same qualifying group. So the rest of the teams within that qualifying league, how are they determined? Is there only one spot to play for? Do they go into another qualifying pot? I don't understand how they're going to work that.
I don't know.
Because if you win the group, if you win your qualifying, you go straight in. Has it opened up the door for another one from that Central America qualification?
It'll be interesting, to see how it is worked out and unfolds.
Who else is in that qualifying setup? It'd be like is it Jamaica, being Caribbean Central?
I'm not sure. Honestly not a clue.
I'm sure they're part of that actual qualifying group.
Not a clue.
So you expect the Caribbean Islands. I mean, guys, if you could let us know in the chat who is actually in that Central America qualifying group.
But is that so? Obviously it's in 3 different countries. Is that can't be because, like, the US doesn't have enough stadiums. Do you know what I mean? So why is it
FIFA.
that? Right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not, because
it's ridiculous,
you wouldn't get England, Germany, and Spain hosting a World Cup. I imagine, would you? It's just you just have England would host the World Cup. Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't.
Well, we tried it with the Euros, didn't we, in Europe? Split it out across Europe. I don't think that worked, personally. I think it has to be in one.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, it's like the equivalent of saying, like, 3 big European cities get 3 big European countries get the World Cup. So you could say it'd be like, say, Italy, Germany and France.
Yeah.
And now we've got Canada, USA and Mexico.
Is it?
It's weird.
But, yeah, is it to allow the other? Because, you wouldn't...
AMK's in with a super chat here just to clear some things up. He says, the next World Cup, 9 Asian countries qualify as 48 teams playing the World Cup, and this embarrassment of a generation of players and manager will be changed. Shall that they have done enough? 9 Asian nations?
Yeah, I mean, it's...
I mean, how is it spread out in terms of the extra qualification?
I mean, I actually saw. I can't remember where I think I've seen a few tweets of people saying Qatar actually not through on goal, but have a chance to put a ball in the box.
Qatari Mo Salah's at it again, mate.
But yeah, I've seen a few tweets of people saying, it could be a good thing that I think it's 14 more teams get amongst it. The likes of Italy, Sweden, Austria, all these teams that haven't managed to qualify for this World Cup, it adds quality. But, you've got to remember the Slovakias of old and all this, the Austrias of old, teams do get worse, do get better. You can't say that Norway is going to add anything good to the tournament other than Erling Haaland. Like, it's not, the teams, it just doesn't add overall quality, in my opinion, because, yes, Slovakia might be a well-known nation when it comes to tournaments, but there's a reason they haven't qualified. Do you know what I mean? So, and yes, Italy have missed out, and that's a big shock. But again, it's not down to anyone else's fault other than their own. So,
yeah.
I mean, groups of 3 is completely different. That throws a spanner in the works. I'm guessing it's a 2-game group then, isn't it?
Yep. 2 games.
Yeah.
How the next one works, I don't know. Is it knockout stages? Is it another round robin? A league? A mini league?
Well, I imagine it's groups of groups of 3, then a round of 32, then 16, then quarters, semis, final.
It's like usually you'd have like the groups of 4. You'd have like a best place third finish, wouldn't you? Something like that, but I don't know. It just looks like it's just a money-making project for FIFA. Again, always changing the goalposts, but not for the right reasons, in my opinion. 1 country, 1 host, normal amount of teams. Let's not change that hasn't broken in so many decades, please. But no, not for FIFA. But yeah.
Groups of 3,
confusing.
top 2 go to knockouts, round of 32. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Round of 32 to round of 16. It's Europa League tackle that, innit?
Yeah, the only argument is obviously you really can't afford, like the first game is, you can't afford to...
That's it, it takes the argument out as Ecuador come through. No, nothing really happening in this game at the moment. It's getting a bit scrappy. Probably how Senegal would want it to go, but yeah, going back to what you said then in the World Cup, it does take that element of trying to play safe in that first game out, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you do have to...
You have to win.
But again, what does the quality look like?
Yeah, you are adding.
Carl says, but it gives other teams who rated or haven't made the World Cup an opportunity to do so now. Yeah, I mean, of course, right? But like...
Win your qualifying group and get in there.
Pardon?
Just win your qualifying group and get in there.
Yeah.
If they have got quality, then they will ultimately be in the World Cup.
Yeah.
But, again, the unknown.
Thank you.
Right, so there you go. CONCACAF is Central America and the Caribbean. Yes, so it's Costa Rica, Panama, etc. Then Jamaica, Trinidad. That's the sort of nations.
So you know we ran out of milk, so there's literally no milk.
All right, no milk, eh?
I think the tide must be out. It's not-
I blame Ryan.
Tide must be out. Look, it's like someone's already had a couple sips at that.
I didn't get a sugar in mine either. Oh.
I don't think I would have either. Yeah.
Yeah, no, let's just say Ryan made a shocking brew there, didn't he? Yeah. Shocker. Sack the tea lady.
I mean, if it was 6.3 yesterday, I think my tea rating, it's gone down already, and I haven't even taken a sip.
Yes.
Doesn't
Sweden
matter
are
who made
very
it.
good. Sweden are very good players now, says Daniel Svensson. And they do, but they didn't qualify for the World Cup, mate. So I don't know what.
Can you imagine? I reckon Ibrahimovic will still be playing by 2026.
44 will he be, or something like that? 43.
You know that the stereotypical thing is for a player to obviously retire from international football before they retire from domestic. Do you reckon Ibrahimovic might just retire from domestic just to keep playing international football?
Yeah.
Just do the opposite, just so he can keep playing.
I am really disappointed in this Ecuador-Senegal game, the second half so far. Is it nerves kicking in right now? Has it just got that bad? It's just got to a stage where everyone's just a bit scared to do anything different. We've seen one shot
Almost like a chess game.
Yeah, one shot from 30 yards from Ecuador. This is their World Cup over. I expected a lot more in the first 10 minutes of the second half. We're creeping up to the hour mark now, and we said ourselves, Charlie, that's squeaky bum time. Even
Cross
squeaky
comes
boys
in.
time. That's my...
Yeah. No, it'll be interesting. I mean, does that mean more? So you know, like Australia qualified for the World Cup, obviously, doing really well, aren't they? So, what does that mean? What thingy are they part of? What?
They were in the Asian side of the draw, wasn't
So
they?
then, what teams? The more teams? Because I imagine more teams from each side are
You'd
going to be able to
expect
qualify,
to see,
right? So
in the next World Cup, I'd expect to see the likes of New Zealand, China, alongside South Korea and Japan. I'd expect that. You're going to see more South American teams. Like if you think about who's missing from South America, lots of Chile,
Colombia.
Paraguay, Colombia.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You've got Venezuela, El Salvador, teams like that. Obviously, we know the weak links in Europe, but you've got to think across all of the continents, there is a lot of teams that have actually featured in World Cups, but obviously haven't been able to keep the consistency up in qualifying year in, year out. But yeah, you think about it, you've got...
You think England lost to, was it 4-1 to Hungary? Hungary aren't in the World Cup. Do you know what I mean? So
Hungary, I mean, you look at... Sweden itself, our record against Sweden is pretty poor.
Oh, do you remember that game? The Ibrahimovic overhead kick?
That's it.
Yeah.
You think about the African nations that aren't in, it's like Egypt, Mo Salah, things like this.
Well, it was between
Nigeria.
Senegal and Egypt, wasn't it?
Yeah, Nigeria,
That game.
massive relationship with the World Cup. They're not here. So you are going to see, if you think about it, if you add in, I think we just added there, about 7 or 8 well-known teams.
Yeah.
So we've just made another near enough 3 groups of 3 ourselves, haven't we? So...
Europe go from 13 teams to 16 apparently, and Daniel with the super chat, no, but Sweden won over Spain 2 games in a row.
Yeah,
Still didn't qualify for the World Cup.
I feel Nike. Are they
Oh, he's in
Nike?
a different chair now. We saw him in a different chair, didn't we, before? Thought he was in a
I
white
feel
chair.
like I can do whatever I want. That's the one for today for Infantino.
Having
Great
Egypt-
picture in the Brazil game yesterday. Did you see it with all the dignitaries in the stands?
No, I
He had
haven't.
Roberto Carlos, Kaká, Cafu.
Oh,
He had
was
Ronaldo R9. Oh, it was just like...
Have you seen,
Wow.
you know, obviously Rodrigo plays for Brazil. I think,
Yeah.
I don't know if he was doing an interview or something with Ronaldo. And when they ended it, Rodrigo was like touching his legs as if like, oh, give me some of your like luck and ability that you had in your legs. So
Give me some mojo. fouls, players dropping, pressure of the World
Well, yeah,
Cup.
does it give us chance for Scotland to qualify as well?
Northern Ireland could even qualify, couldn't
I wouldn't
they?
go that far.
Yeah, no. I think that's
3,
pushing it too far,
2,
isn't it?
1.
Yep.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
I mean, just say Republic of Ireland could easily qualify ahead of Northern Ireland, couldn't they?
Yeah, I think
You've got
I
to
think
look at them as favourites.
Republic of Ireland definitely do stand a better chance, 100%.
Just so everybody knows what is going on, our producer is Northern Irish. No disrespect at all. I hope all of the home nations get to a World Cup. I think it's a better competition with everybody in, just so everyone knows that. I haven't got an issue with Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Republic of Ireland. Whenever they play, I want them to win. They just seem to all hate England, mate. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I wonder why, he says. Unbearable, he says.
Bloody bearable.
Disagree.
I'm starting to think there is poison in that tea, you know?
Yeah. There is, he said.
I think someone spat in it.
Ugh.
Can players be refs after retiring? Would it work?
There is an age cut-off for referees as well, though. So it's how long a player's career runs for. If you're a Zlatan, you haven't got much time to do your ref badges and ref. Cause is it 45, I think, for a ref? And then they have to retire? I don't think they can go past a certain age. They're not allowed to. So depends when the player's career ends. But you can. I'm pretty certain you can. It would be fantastic. I do know that players need to be in that VAR box, wherever that is.
I mean, there needs to be something, doesn't there? I know I'm meant to be kind of taking more note of the Netherlands-Qatar game, but that game seems to be finished, and I'm just now drawn to Ecuador-Senegal, really, because that's what it kind of is. It matters. Ivory Coast as well, they, you know.
Yep.
Remember Drogba?
That's it, Ivory Coast. I mean, I looked at the poll there. Somehow we've got a 60% and 39%. How does that work? I don't understand.
No.
So we're only doing a 99% majority.
Yeah.
That's not going to the full 100 today. Guys, get the likes up, please. We want 1.5 before the 75-minute mark. You've got 13 minutes to give us.
We can do that.
200 likes. We can do that. Let's set ourselves a challenge, because Senegal and Ecuador are playing out what can only be described as hope for England right now. 1% of dippers, says Matthew. I like that one. Nice one, Matthew. You cheered up this game, no ends. Me and Charlie are trying to find topics at the moment because this is crap. I'm sorry. Come on, this is the World Cup at stake here. I've seen one shot from Ecuador all half. 65 minutes creeping up here. This is drab.
By the way, I don't think Memphis Depay has just been substituted off. I don't think he was best pleased. Louis van Gaal tried to shake his hand and he didn't even look at him, I don't think.
Yeah, Van Gaal's gone after this tournament, and more changes for Ecuador. Is that going to bring some action? I think Hakpo's gone off as well, mate, so can't be disappointed. All eyes are on Senegal and Ecuador, but
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
not a chance. I'll still eat it because I'm a greedy bastard. No way I'm ordering that. No way I'm ordering it. If someone if it was, you go over to a party,
and it's there, or someone's made
it's
it
on
for
the side,
you.
you're going to have a slice. I'm not going to say no, but let's be honest.
I wouldn't order it.
No.
No.
If you're going to a Papa John's or a Domino's,
it's criminal.
Yeah.
It's criminal. I was actually saying, I think if we're going to watch the England game here later, I think we need to get in some food, don't we?
Just eat, people. Your poll is going in your chat right now. And it's 3-0 to Holland. It's come from nowhere. I was just about to actually bring up a poll. I'll bring up the poll in a minute anyway. But it does look like,
I think it is,
another 3 goals conceded by Qatar. Holland are just rubbing salt in the wound right now.
Yeah.
Poor performance from a host nation, the worst that there has ever been, I think. Pretty safe in saying that. They will check it for VAR. I don't even know why they're bothering. The game is done and dusted. Looking for handball. Looking for handball there in the build-up.
Yeah, it's going to get ruled out.
Yeah, his hand isn't in a natural position.
Yeah, that'll...
Here comes VAR.
That will be ruled out.
It'll stay as 2-0.
I imagine.
As I switch across to another screen and see another Senegalese player on the floor, more complaining, more moaning, bitty, scrappy, horrible.
See, why does he need to look at this? Because it is handball. So why don't the guys in the VAR room just go, yeah, it's handball, overturn?
They do. There is a protocol where they have to look at handballs every time. Yeah, that's why. But you're right. It should just be saying it's blatant.
Well, surely the guys in the room can just go, yeah, you need to look at it, but it is handball. Go over there, look at it once, it's handball.
This is where
why is he taking so long? Like, I don't get it.
This is why I think it's such a cop out for the VAR people.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just said this was a goal now. Just to be like weird.
He's disallowed it.
Yeah.
No goal, handball. Anyway, people, let's get back to the more important matter. We're sat here watching the England game. You've got Just Eat in front of you. What are our options?
Ooh.
Give us some options to put in a poll, people. You're going to order something for a game. What's your go-to game meal? Get your comments in the comment section right now. So obviously we've been talking, pizza has to be up there now.
Yeah, pizza's up there, 100%.
We can't get across to the markets for Yorkshire pudding wraps.
No. Queue's too long. We'd be there till half time.
So, what's your go-to, people, for a game? What are you ordering?
Hot dog's got to be involved, maybe.
Hot dog?
Sometimes.
I'd need about 4 of them now, mate.
What, the size of the ones that...
Yeah, I'd eat 4 of them, no problem.
Flipping
No issue at all. Chinese wings.
That's like eating about 2 Subways.
Burger and chips, Domino's, chicken wings.
Doner
kebab. Domino's / Subway.
There's a lot of wings. Being spag bowl.
Spag bol. Innit? Spag bol.
What did you have yesterday? Shepherd's pie, was it?
Yeah, shepherd's pie yesterday.
Yeah.
Matthew.
We have a goal!
Oh, what's happened?
This guy's
no, we're talking about food. You took me off my game, man. Ecuador are back in the last 16 by all accounts. I've not recording, Benny.
The thing is, no one in the chat must be watching either because none of them's saying goal.
No, we've just seen it. Now we've got Domino's goal. Bolognese goal. Ecuador, this is where they do these big celebrations. I think we need to check first to make sure the VAR doesn't kill it, but they seem confident that this is going to stand. The game has spun back round again, people. It's 1-1, leaving Ecuador in second place in the group.
It's that man, Casado.
Yes. Casado out of nothing. I think only their second shot on target in this game has come from a corner.
Is it a header or a scramble or...
Oh, he's offside. No, he's not. He's not. There's
It's
a man on the line. Oh, but he's off the pitch. Does that count if he's actually off the pitch? I don't know what the rule is on that. Do they have to look if he's actually...
Was he in line with that bloke over there, though, or... I don't know.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. He's not actually on the pitch, the other guy. But it does look like that's going to stand. If his foot is on the line, then that goal is going to be given. Moises Caicedo, 1-1. Is he talking to you and not me?
No, I just heard your throat like make a proper groaning noise and it just tickled me a little bit.
Oh my days. Game on, people. I was just about to say Matthew, our friend, has been in the chat, giving us an option for food at half time, and I've lost him. Where's he gone, Matthew? There he is, Matthew. Big, chicken burger for the game.
Big chicken burger.
Big chicken burger.
I do like a chicken burger.
There is a chicken burger place down just at the bottom of the studios as well. So there you have it, people. Ecuador have just skipped right back into second place. England looks like our opponents in the last 16 again. Jumping the gun, I know. I'm confident England will go through, so don't pull me on it, people. But yeah, it looks like it could be England against Ecuador in the round of 16. And from what I've seen here today, I have zero fear.
Yeah, no.
And that's not being too bully. Oh, Senegal back in front! What's going on?
Scared the shit out of me.
And it's Koulibaly at the back stick. Another set.
Jesus.
You can want to be at a game with me, mate. That's what it is.
My hands have gone all sweaty. I've gone all hot.
Palpitations, the lots. There is an inquest going on in the Ecuador defence right now. How can you not hold out? Oh,
take a breath.
What's going on? The game has just come to life.
In hell. I don't know what just hit me.
Oh,
I went hot, cold, sweaty, clammy, the lot. I don't know what. God.
Get in, Senegal. It's back on again. My God.
Let me see this.
The free kick. Koulibaly. Oh, he's left unmarked.
Good finish.
Oh, he's not offside, is he? It wasn't him who was interfering. No. Oh, it's come off the Ecuador defender. And Koulibaly's just left there with the easiest of tasks on the volley. Give him credit, like Charlie said there, under pressure. The captain has stepped up and put Senegal back into the 16. England's opponents have changed again, the second time. Wow, okay, take a breather.
Take a breath. Take a breath.
Try burgerism, best burger I've ever had. It's nice to know people are still thinking about the food.
Yeah.
Well, the World Cup round of 16 is at stake. Whoa, woke Charlie up that.
Blimey.
The comments. There's a clip right there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Just shit you up, mate. Yeah.
Proper got me. My heart was nearly beating out my chest.
The African nations have brought the entertainment to this World Cup.
They always do, really, don't they?
Top super chat there from the HPN says that it's because you had Cameroon first yesterday, then you guys had Ghana against South Korea, and now again here, Senegal just not lying down. Head injury gives us a chance to take a breather, and I'm hoping that in the gallery that is poll up for our Just Eat order for the game later on. What do you reckon? Shall we make our own four in the midst of the carnage that just happened?
Honestly, I have no idea. I don't even know. I'm speechless. I don't know what's actually...
Right, okay. Charlie's gone, so I'm going to have to take charge of this one here. Yeah, I've shook him. He looks white, actually, looking at the screen here. I mean, he was quite paly anyway. You've seen a
I haven't
ghost.
had that tinted moisturiser you've been using, have I? So...
Hey, it works wonders, that does. I'm telling you. When you get to my age, you take all advantages that you get. The advantages that you can get.
Second time.
Yes. Anyway, the poll. I'm going pizza.
Oh yeah, we've got to be generic, haven't we? So pizza, I reckon
a kebab.
A kebab?
Yep.
Yeah, I do like a little bit of doner meat and chips or something.
Match food is the name of the poll. Match food. So what are we eating? Someone's put nuggets.
A bowl of soup?
No, so we're going pizza, kebab.
Yeah, we need something else, don't we?
What do you think there? Fish and chips?
Yeah, it's an option.
That's a classic English dish for an England game, isn't it? You've got to put it in.
It's an option.
Yeah, I don't know how many English are in the chat with us right now, but we need one more. And someone come up with one more. What we saying? Fish and chips.
Just beer.
Just beer, yeah.
Hot dog, chicken
burrito,
tikka masala.
Super noodles. Subway. Subway's an easy one, isn't it? So we put Subway in there. Chinese. Sod it.
Yeah, Chinese. I do like a Chinese.
Chinese. So the options are Chinese, a kebab. I'm stupid saying it that way. I'm an idiot. Yeah. So we've got. So let's start again. Pizza, kebab, Chinese, and fish and chips. No, we'll put curry down as it's kebab or curry, innit? Would you say it's more of a football food?
You can take away a kebab, can't you? You can't really take away a curry.
You can take away a curry.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, it's just.
I know what you mean. You can't.
I just feel like it's a curry's more enjoyable sat down.
Look at the poll.
Kebab. I know what I'm going with. I'm going with pizza out of those four options on a game day.
This is going to be a tough one.
You'd like to click all four?
I would, yeah. I'd take. To be honest, I feel like we could get a kebab pizza. No.
I think you could probably get. Anything goes on pizza these days, really, doesn't it?
Oh, pizza's landsliding it at the moment. Is this the football food?
We're going to have to get Domino's or something in, aren't we, later for the game?
KFC are actually sponsoring ITV for the World Cup coverage.
They are, aren't they?
Forgot about KFC.
Yeah.
Balti pie. Someone's been to Old Trafford. Joe Hart, yeah. I like it. Full English. Take away full English. Kebabs holding up second place at the moment. Fish and chips and Chinese look dead. By the end of the game, that poll will have 5,000 votes, and we will take a picture and put it on our socials later of the actual food that is picked in this poll. So guys, it does count. It's down to you what we actually eat now. God, I can't believe that. I don't like that idea.
Well, I'd be happy with either of them.
I'm getting the comments to decide my dinner. That is exactly what is happening right now, Mr. Producer.
Dins.
Chance for Ecuador! Sorry, Charlie.
Come on, he's done it again.
Oh,
I was more alert that time.
I feel like I'm actually... What am I going to be like when England are on?
Oh, my God.
Stand clear. I'm actually nervous for both nations watching them right now.
Yeah, it's just because you do kind of feel sorry, don't you? Qatar are in here, actually.
Qatar.
Oh, good save by the
still.
keeper.
Oh, that's well played from Ecuador there. The stats on this now are actually piling up. The shots on target must be going through the actual roof right now. Let's just bring them up. Why have there no stats up here? What's going on?
So the Netherlands game right now is approaching 80 minutes, and the Ecuador-Senegal game...
Oh, is that a penalty?
Oh, what's the ref saying?
Senegal have got to be asking the question.
Corner.
It's given a corner. Is it going to be looked at? 7 shots to 11. All of a sudden, this game has just come to life. No, that's not a penalty. No.
Right decision, right decision.
Not this time. That would have put the game to bed, though, and made your life a lot easier and less scary towards the last 15 minutes, mate.
To be fair,
looking forward to tomorrow's Watchalong, mate. Knockout stage, you don't stand a chance.
Oh, Qatar again. Little slip up. I don't know if that's Timber. Just crowded out.
Already well over 1,000 votes in the poll. We got to our like mark as well, people.
1,500. Let's push for what we got.
Look at that comment there. And that's football. RIP headphone users when Adam's on.
Yeah. I reckon you could listen on mute and still hear him.
Guys, don't forget, if you watch the United Stand and see the majority of the work that I do, I'm actually at the games. It's hard to just come inside and take that away. I'm still watching the football, so you don't mind it being loud, do you?
No, not at all. But if it's loud, I like to visualise and see what it's...
Watch the game then.
Well, I'm trying to do both. Watch the game and read comments. And
you were thinking about Doner Kebabs, don't lie.
I was caught lacking. Koulibaly's asking it to be lifted over to him.
He's got the confidence now. He's got the bit between... It has gone to him as well.
Oh, is that another corner?
Yeah, it will be if it goes.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, the ball's in the back of the net for Qatar, but...
Doesn't look like anyone's celebrating much.
No, it doesn't look like it's going to count.
Daley Blind looks like he's just come out of a coal mine. Just wrecked.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, double whammy there.
Virgil's just been taken to the cleaners there.
Double whammy.
Taking 2 Dutch players out with 1 tackle.
Yeah.
That's what you call letting your anger out. Crazy how this game of nothing in the second half that we're watching here between Senegal and Ecuador went from like 5 shots in total to 18.
Well, you were literally saying it was boring. We missed a goal and then another goal, and it's just all turned on its head.
I caught the second one though, mate.
Yeah. Oh, bloody no you did.
Senegal finding space all over the pitch here. Now it looks like Ecuador... We're going to get these spots now where there's going to be gaps as Ecuador push forward.
Well, he's done well to get out of that.
He did extremely well. Split, square it, square it. Well played. Oh, it's too short. It's looking a bit frenetic, right? Oh, that's a lovely ball. Oh, nice move there from Senegal. I think he's going to be offside there.
Oh.
Oh, Diaz's got to be offside.
No, it's already moved on to the next phase of play, so...
Yep. That will do. what have we got? With injury time, there is 10 minutes left in the game in total here. Ecuador, Senegal, the writing's on the wall in the other one already. Netherlands in cruise control, it would seem, just passing the ball about right now. But there's nail-biting, hair-pulling, hopeful chants going on in the Ecuador singing section at the moment in the stadium. Have they got anything?
Are the fans at World Cup games mixed?
There are certain segregated zones I've seen. I think it's down to the nations to organise it, though.
Right, okay.
So if they don't approach FIFA, I would say, then it can just be mixed. How's this one panning out here? Well defended by
You know what
Senegal.
I see from these types of teams, the Ecuador, the Senegal, and it's not... And again, this is probably the difference in quality. You know, you get Ismail Assar, who has played in the Premier League, playing for Watford, and then you get another player who might be, you know, the difference in class is they're not always on the same wavelength in sense of little flicks that someone is anticipating the other person's not doing, or someone does flick it and the other person doesn't get onto it. Holland off, oh no, it's been offside, I think.
Callum can't believe Curry wasn't on the pole.
Justice for Curry. I'm a sucker for a Curry, by the way.
Pizza's landsliding it.
What is it?
Disappointed now.
50%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even close, is it?
No, kebab's just.
If we can come up with 4 other foods, that can be like, you know, the semi-final, and then we can have the other semi-final, and then take pizza and kebab through to the final.
All right then.
If we can come up with 4 other ones.
We're expanding the votes, so I think we can safely say no matter how many more votes go in on that poll, that pizza's going to win.
Yeah.
So
I've seen a lot of people saying curry. A lot of people have been saying burger as well.
Yeah.
Whether that's a cheeseburger or just a hamburger, I guess, is of preference.
Yeah. So let's go. Got curry.
Oh, blah, 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 blah. I don't know how close that was, but...
You can't make noises like that if it doesn't go in, Charlie.
No, I thought it was going in. Have a look at this.
Yeah, but what about the Mr. Blobby talk after it?
Well, I couldn't get my words out. Oh, it was close.
It's a corner. That looked like it came off the defender. Anyway, Charlie's Mr. Blobby impression there put me off food completely. Blah, 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 blah. Blobby, blobby, blobby.
Yeah, curry, burger, fried chicken. I guess.
Right. Curry, burger, KFC. One more. What have we got? Curry, burger, KFC. Do we have to throw Subway in there just for the sake of it? Chicken burger is a fave. Nando's? Can you get Nando's delivered? No, we've got KFC. We can't have 2 chickens.
Yeah, I think you just have to have like fried chicken or something, haven't you? Not rather than KFC, because you know there are other kind of.
Right. Okay, I've got it. Right, it's just a simple one. So we're going to go curry. We're going to go burger. We're going to go, what was the other one? KFC, and we're going to go Mackey's. It's on Just Eat's menu, innit? There you go. That's the seconds. I like a seconds. What's that one? And that's a member as well, how dare you. I think if you know, you know why we're laughing at that one. There was a comment in the comment section then. Taco Bell. Oh, God, I love taco.
I loved the Dunkin' Donuts when I went to New York.
Oh, God, donuts. Do we need to do a dessert menu?
Yeah,
dessert menu, please.
Oh.
Someone in my ear tell me we're having a dessert menu. Oh, Dave, I'm sorry you don't like the presenters. Do one.
Out of this, I'm going for that. I've gone for a curry. I don't know.
All right, the poll's up, people. What we saying? Curry, burger, KFC, Mackey's.
So the top 2 from this will go into the final with, what was it, pizza and kebab, I think it was, wasn't it, with the winners of that one?
Oh, burgers. Oh, it's close. This one's a lot closer. KFC
Get amongst
and burger.
the vote, guys. Get amongst it. Senegal could have a little attack here, actually, if they do play their cards right.
They've got 6 forward, mate. I'd call that a big attack.
And
a bit risky when you're 2-1 up with a game on the line.
They fluffed it. I think Qatar might have had a shot here, actually. It goes wide,
They did,
though.
yep. They did.
I think, did this start off as like a game day snack, and all of a sudden it's turning into like a 3-course meal? We're going to get starters next, then dessert.
No, we won't go as far as starters, but I think we might have to think about dessert, mate.
Waffles, pancakes, Biscoff spread. Oh.
What can you order as a dessert on a Just Eat? Here's one, Krispy Kreme or Dunkin'. It's Krispy Kreme, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cookie dough.
You know it's not called Just Eat in Australia, it's called Menu Log.
They started, I think Australia started all this off this craze because it was Deliveroo, wasn't it?
What do you mean?
Deliveroo, like the Australians had their form of Deliveroo. I think where Deliveroo came from. But I remember, I have a family member who's from Australia who moved here, and he said, I can't understand. I remember having a conversation, I can't understand how you don't have this here in England where they deliver fast food to you. It's like a separate company. And all of a sudden, how many have we got?
Yeah. Doesn't stop, does it?
No.
Very close in the poll, guys.
Here's one for you. How annoying is it when you go into McDonald's and the staff behind the counter seem to just want to serve the Just Eat delivery guys rather than actually serve the people who've got off their asses, lazy swines, and gone to Mackey's to order their food? How ridiculously annoying is that? That's a pet peeve of mine. Yeah, I'm scaring you again.
I could tell actually you're getting quite annoyed at that.
Someone else has to be annoyed about that. Name one thing that annoys you.
One thing?
Yeah. Something in life that annoys you that you can think of. Might be in your car, might be something when you're in a restaurant or when you're out on a night out.
People. You know what, I just hate crowded environments and people.
You must have loved the fun park then the other night.
Well, yeah, it was worse as well because England played crap.
It's crazy how Fabinho was considered one of the best midfielders a few months ago, and now he gets 0 minutes for Brazil while Fred starts. Super chat from Myron there. Interesting, yeah. It's like the fall off of Liverpool players is crazy how they've only got 7 in this World Cup, where United have got 14. That's mental. That
Ecuador have got to throw everything at this game now. We're literally in the last 3 minutes now of normal time. I'm not sure how much injury time will get added on, but these are the first games now where you'll see proper celebrations because you've qualified now, haven't you? So.
Yeah, you're going to see some serious African nation celebrations right now. You can picture what the scenes are going to be like outside the stadium if this stays the same.
Yeah.
Senegal go through, having lost their first game in the World Cup as well.
Yeah.
Massive credit for the comeback. Massive credit. It's going to be a point off the Netherlands. Senegal have done well. I think a lot of people had Senegal at the start of this group, didn't they, as well?
See, Antonio knows. Crowded areas can be annoying. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's fine. Like I feel like I've.
Keeper almost spilled it there for Ecuador.
You can get yourself up for it. You know, a bit of
yeah. Do you know what annoys me?
What?
People who eat McDonald's fries one at a time.
Yeah, how is that even you gotta.
No. Anyone who eats McDonald's fries one at a time.
Oh, was that an actual dig at someone there?
No, it's not.
Oh, he's at the bar.
Is that Holland?
Yeah. I don't know who it actually was.
Who eats McDonald's fries one at a time? Seriously. People talk to me in the chat, let me know if it's wrong, innit? Can you physically manage only to pick one fry out of the box?
That is so close, by the way, to being goal of the tournament. Look at this.
Was that not a cross?
No, that's a shot there. Bang.
Oh, that looks like a cross to me. He's put his head in his hands there to cover up the poor cross. Sure he has.
We're going to have to keep this poll going a little longer because we're literally 1%. Well,
Jamie Elliger egg fried rice with chili jam. Yeah, guys, in terms of how everything is in the football at the moment, the result in this game that we're watching now between Ecuador and Senegal, if it stays the same and England get the draw tonight, then a draw or a win for England against Wales would pit England in the last 16 against the winner of Senegal-Ecuador, which at the moment is Senegal. As it stands...
Who would you rather play out of these two teams?
Ecuador. Just off this game, I feel like...
I mean, they're going to be thoroughly disappointed with this, aren't they? Because they were in the better position. You know, they didn't have to win this game. Holland going through now could be scoring their third if they...
No.
Nada.
Not a happening. I do believe that I mean, Senegal have got a clear threat, obviously. I do think... I expected more from Ecuador, I'm not going to lie, I really did. I really did. And when they got that goal, I thought they was going to be able to hold on. But for Ecuador to concede so quickly after getting level just shocked me, especially from a set piece. Because they have been solid.
6 added minutes in the Ecuador-Senegal game. Oh, 6 minutes in both games, actually, but we are 3 minutes into the Netherlands-Qatar game.
6 minutes for Ecuador to save their World Cup. 1 goal takes Ecuador through to what looks like, we just said before, to play England in the round of 16. Another goal for Senegal pretty much condemns Ecuador to being knocked out of the World Cup of the group stages.
They've got to push forward now.
They're just not doing enough for me. There's not enough men forward. There is now, though. If he can get the... Oh, it's a great header. That's what you call a defensive header there under pressure. When you need your big players to come forward and do something, that's what you want to see. The poll is going to have to be ended. Oh, KFC
and Burger
are going through to the semi-final.
Okay, so we got KFC, Burger. What else was it? Pizza
and kebab.
And kebab going through to the final. And we've got, what, about 5 minutes of that. So get your votes in as to what you think is the ultimate.
Guys, let's have a bit of a mad flurry on the likes as well, because we've entertained, haven't we, talking about food and surprise goals. Charlie losing a layer of skin. Kebab. Pizza, yeah. Domino's. Let's try and get up to 2,000 likes before we finish the show, guys. Here's a challenge for you. We're at 1,600 right now.
Corner ball
just under 5,000 people in the chat, everybody. Come on, here's a challenge for you. Let's go. There's 100. I want another one.
Come on.
Come on. Let's go.
If we get to 2K likes, there's another goal in this game.
If we get to 2K likes, we're going to order a Krispy Kreme as well.
You don't need 2K likes for that.
No, true, but it's fun.
God, imagine a goal now.
Oh, this...
yeah.
Hearts in mouth moments. Your poll is up. We are just going to concentrate on this last knockings of this game here right now, guys. This is pressure cooker. Oh, the keeper's tipped it around.
For another corner.
Yeah. Mendy pushing it around. Oh, God, this is like...
The producers actually said match day food. He's called this match day food semi-finals when it's actually the final, but never mind.
Yep.
Never mind. No, that's why we had 2 before, Ryan. It was 2 semi-finals to then go into the final. Oh well.
Yeah. Yeah, he would blame someone else.
800 votes so far. Pizza landsliding it again. Oh my God.
You pizza loving. Right, we're just under 200 away from the 2,000 like mark as well. Come on, people. Super chat from David Healy says Liverpool fell off because
Senegal
cycled out.
Are they going through? What happened there?
Happens to Klopp all the time. 3-year cycle. Don't worry about ordering food. Order him some inhalers.
Holland game has finished. 2-0 win for them.
The whole nation are out of the World Cup, as we already knew.
2 minutes. Ball in the box. Senegal clear it again.
There is 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes left of injury time. Oh, less than 100 likes away from 2,000 people. You're almost there.
Come on.
Bring on the Krispy Kremes.
I don't know what it is. I do want to see a goal.
Oh,
that's a goal kick as well, isn't it?
It is. It is. Goal kick. Oh, does he give it? Yeah, he has. It's a goal kick to Senegal. Breathe.
Yeah, it's nothing, is it?
Match day food vote. Pizza.
Yeah, pizza's
destroying everything.
Clear.
Oh, kebab might as well not even be in there, man. Disappointing. Would it be wrong of me to say what sort size inch pizza No, I'm not going to go that far. Come on, people.
They're forcing Deer off the pitch.
No, did you hear that stupid comment?
Yeah, silly man.
Yeah, it's because you're going home. Okay. Yeah. If only you could hear what we hear, eh?
Mm.
Guys, should we have a vote on what pizza we should order? That's the question.
Well, we've got 1 minute. Probably a little bit longer, actually.
Yeah, we can run a little bit longer and talk about food.
Yeah.
But we have got a lot of football to talk about because it now does look like England's opponents are set if England do win. We know when we win who we're going to be playing. Or if we don't win.
I really want to see a goal.
Last 40 seconds, this is everything.
2K likes.
2K, we did it. Smashed it 400 in the last 3 minutes. God, why don't you do that every 3 minutes?
Yeah, we'd have a new record.
Don't need prompting. What have Ecuador got here? It's just...
Get it in the box, mate. Get
Have
it in the box.
Oh, you got to cross it. 20 seconds. Oh, he's played it behind him. Kills 5 seconds. He's
done well.
took it. He has.
No.
Now it goes in the box. Now it goes, son. It's not a bad ball. It's well defended. Overhead kick attempt. It's going to get the foul, and that should be it. Some of the hands are in the air already. There's the final whistle. Senegal, time to celebrate. They're into the last 16 of the World Cup. Snoop Dogg does a jig on the sidelines. What a game that was in the second half.
Yeah,
it's surprising
it came to life.
how much that came to life, Charlie, mate.
Fair play to Senegal. Oh, it's not even ended yet.
It has, it's over, innit?
The time is still going.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought he just called it.
No. I thought he did because the players started celebrating, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. It's thrown us out. This game's had everything.
Oh, God.
False finishes, the lot.
Producers called it full time on the game now.
Yeah, that's it. He's called it. But, to be honest, yeah, with honest, I've just cut him off. I just don't want to listen to him.
Yeah.
We know this game is done. I think once this kick is sent upfield, the whistle will go. There we have it. That is your confirmation. Senegal are through to the last 16. The first African nation to actually make it through, Charlie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we did. A lot of people would have predicted Senegal to finish second in this group, and they've managed to beat Ecuador.
Credit to them. It was not the easiest watch, especially first half. Start of the second half was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
And then bang.
It was
Talk about coming to life.
You don't like to see it. Players crying.
Players sobbing.
Yeah.
Like
that's that's not like a tear, is it? That's
like a pure emotion. That.
Yeah.
It is. Congratulations to Senegal, though, from losing the first game in the group to coming through with 6 points and second place in this group. It deserves credit. And they are rightly there through merit. They've earned it. 5 goals in the last 2 games. Didn't look like they could hit a Kel's ass with a banjo in the first game we covered, mate. But we have seen Senegal all the way through, me and yourself.
Yeah.
And you know what? I feel emotionally attached to them now. I'm quite pleased that they did make it through.
But I do feel that if this is the team that England play in the round of 16, that we should dispatch of them pretty comfortably. It won't be an easy game, but yeah, I'm confident that England can, do a number on them.
Yeah, I think we will get the W if we get through. Obviously, England is next for us tonight. We're going to get ourselves comfortable and watch that one. But Mark is live at 6:30 on That's Football. There was a bigger gap, 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock between the games now, so gives you a chance to
have a bath or something.
Get a bath, get a shower, go out, grab a few beers from the shop, corner shop, get some shopping done, maybe get the Hoover out, keep the missus happy, tidy up a little bit before the football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe if you like our producer, just put some pots in the dishwasher. You can't be arsed washing up. But yeah, you've just got to look at it now and go, okay, one group has been decided. England next. Is he talking to you and not me?
No, just you.
Yeah, you got to wind him up a little bit. Should we just carry it on for 5 or 10 minutes and just try and get a vote onto what pizza we should order?
In terms of size or actual ingredients on the pizza? I don't know if I'm comfortable letting people decide what I eat directly.
To be honest, mate, I'm not letting anyone decide what size pizza I'm having. So, yeah, guys.
Large.
Pizza. Which type of pizza should we have? That's the next question.
Yeah. Or
What's your favourite?
Depends where from. I mean, if it's Domino's, it's usually it's one of the meat ones that I get.
Meteor.
No, Meatalicious it might be. I think it is.
Mighty Meter.
No, I think it is Meatalicious.
There is one called the Meteor, though, isn't there?
There is, yeah.
Is that the one with meatballs on it?
I think so.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. If we're being prompted to finish the show, we just want to talk forever, mate, about food and enjoy it with people. There's still over 4,000 people with us. But, guys, we will wrap it up there. As far as football's concerned and what this means going forward, tonight's games now take centre stage. Obviously, a draw or a win for England, and we will be up against Senegal in the round of 16. If the craziness happens and Wales absolutely smash us off the park by, I think it's 4 clear goals, then we will be looking at a different opponent, which will be decided in the next few days. But I think tonight, England will do the job against Wales, and we will be up against Senegal in the round of 16s. What say you, Charlie?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the game was enjoyable, the last 35 minutes?
Yeah, proper knockout football.
Netherlands-Qatar was always the one which we thought was a foregone conclusion from the start, and they dispatched of Qatar in the end. Enjoyable as always, appreciate it. We did smash over 2,000 likes. We did ask and we did get, so thank you very much.
500 in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, incredible. Why can't, as Adam said, why can't you just do that anyway?
I know, it's mad in the prompts anyway. But guys, that is it from me and Charlotte. We will be back tomorrow. Who's our game tomorrow now?
It is, I don't know.
Yeah, let's just double check quickly.
We'll have a quick look.
Just to wind the producer up.
Yeah, because it is, tomorrow is...
He's find it in a minute.
It's...
Tunisia, France.
I'm just trying to look. I can't find it.
Tunisia, France.
It's Tunisia, France that me and Adam are doing tomorrow.
That's it. We'll be back at this.
Yes, and obviously Australia, Denmark that we're doing as well alongside. Yes. But we actually get a half decent team in France to watch. You know?
We do. So. And to be honest, isn't the Denmark and Australia game got more riding on it?
Yeah, I think it's a decider, isn't it, in terms of who can go through, Yeah,
so we'll be watching both of them very closely. But guys, cheers for tuning in. That is it for today's stream. We'll be back tomorrow for the game at 3 o'clock, like we just said then. Do give the video another like on your way out. Thanks for watching. Share the video and subscribe too. That's football. We're on the road to 850,000. We'll be there by the end of tonight, I think, after the England game. But keep watching, keep liking. Charlie, see us out.
See.